Hello guys, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hello survivors. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Okay. See you later. We had quite a few people in chat bright and early. Bright and early. Who did we have here? Let me just oh, my volume is a bit too high. One sec. I turn my Windows volume up to max when I listen to music, but I turn it down to 50% at all other times. Am I the only one who does this? I might be the only person who does this. Okay, let me start SR missions. And I've finished SR, legendary. Don't think I remember having this happen on stream. Normally I'm partway through SR at the moment, but I finished it. Okay, let me check chat. We had Damien, Patrick, and Pablo here pretty early, saying hello. We also had AJC, the Pixie Vamp, Bad at Everything, and Mysterious Stranger here just before I started my stream. Thank you guys for tuning in early and saying hello. But once the stream actually started, I think Thomas, Pizza Cake, Sebastian, and Damien again were all here before my stream started, but they were here on time. Well, that was a big car. But they were here on time. My stream officially started. I think Damien was the first one to comment, or it was Logan. Thank you guys for tuning in nice and early. Danny as well. Hope you guys are doing well. Very, very nice day today. I was out a little bit earlier, having a stroll. I'm kind of scared to go to the park. Am I weird? I want to go to the park for a nice walk. But after what happened last week, I'm just worried that I was out of action for an entire day for the first ever hay fever bout I've ever had, and I'm just scared to go to the park now, guys. There's flowers everywhere. Also we got Jacob. I think I said Jacob maybe, but hello. You get twice. There you go. Jacob, Electrons, AP, Yura. How you doing? How you doing, guys? How you doing? Loose Cannon, GB. Hey yo, man. Hey yo. How's it going, GB? How's it going? Milan, hello. What's up, Sorkon as well? Help fight Sorkon. I'm gonna call you Sorkon. I don't know which is. This sounds pretty cool. Sorkon. Like the stream, survivors. Yes. Thank you for liking the stream if you have already. I generally get a bunch of likes at the beginning. Got some people who are straight on that. Coming into the stream, hitting that like button instantly. I do appreciate it, guys. Much love. Thank you so much. It's over 100. It's not that hot here, but it's... In England, it's already rained twice today, and then it's got sunny, so you can guess what the humidity's like. It is not fun. It is not fun. I hear you, Lock. Gotta take my allergy meds when the index is high. I've never ever had hay fever before, GB. I've never had it ever in my entire life. Last Thursday, I was out of action. I sneezed more time last Thursday than the rest of my life combined. Yeah, like I would actually put a bet on that. Last Thursday, more than my entire life combined. Not even joking. Not even joking. It was that bad. And my eyes were closing up. My throat was really, really like swollen. Everything was... I was messed up, man. I was messed up. So messed up. Locke is the best YouTuber. There are loads of YouTubers, man. RTS is pretty... I'm going to be honest. RTS is pretty blessed. The amount of people who are willing to make content on this game is unreal. I look at some other games, bigger games, don't have anywhere near the amount of content creators, the quality either. So it's really good. GB in chat here is a creator as well. Does some RTS content on his channel. You want to go check him out, guys. What's up, Jacko? Players United. I know, man. I know. That's some mad thing that's kicked off. That's some madness for sure. What's up, Moon? What's up? Again, another one. Moon's a newbie, guys. Moon's a newbie. Moon's very, very fresh to the old content creator game. I think he's trying to aim for them 100 subscribers, guys. So if you want to hit that subscribe button on Moon's channel, it does help him out. He has some polls and stuff, some ascends. I think he's got some quality content lined up. No, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but we'll see. We'll have a look. We'll have a look when it comes out. Oh, I need crit. Please hit the crits. Get rid of that absolute defense. Thank you. Look, I live in the UK. A lot of people do, man. 50 million. Just 50 million people, man. A lot of people in the UK. What's up, Yusha? Hello. Europeans, please send some of your heat to Russia. Specifically somewhere near Europe, because I live there. Man, that's harsh, man. There are some parts of the world that genuinely never get heat. You know, like how I joke about how it's always raining in the UK. There's going to be some places that it's just like they never see the sun. Well, they see the sun, but it's like, imagine putting your hand out in the sun and your hand's cold. There are some places like that, you know. Can you do raids? I will hit up some raids. People always request raids. I'll hit up some raids. So today, guys, I kind of messed up. I forgot to start crafts on one region. But I've got some bonus. I've got a bonus for you today on my other region. This is actually a mistake. I started doing the second roadmap for one of the dailies, and I was like, I didn't mean to do that. Got to finish it now. So I've got 10 of those big crates that can have 20k gold in it. Potentially just waiting. But the most likely is going to be Benedict's. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open all 10 of those. Even though I probably wouldn't normally. Because there's a level up later, I will just use all the bennies to level up all my characters. I'm going to score pretty high in that level up. That's for sure. You're having fun with it? Thanks. No worries, man. No worries. It's all about the enjoyment with YouTube. Make sure you're having fun first, and then if you get a bit of fortune, things go your way, you maybe can turn it into something else. You're definitely going to enjoy it. That's the most important thing. Rip roster. I know. I opened whatever it was, 16 of the little bags. I've got 600 roster slots already taken up. It's pretty disgusting. If I've got any ascends in that region, I'm going to just do it. Like, I think I might have a Eugene in one of my regions. I'm just going to ascend him, just for the sake of it. Just because if I have all those bennies, I might as well, you know? Look, will you do a vid soon? Yes, I have got a vid out right now. On what particular subject are you talking about? What particular subject, Damien? Like, my Discord, if you ever have an idea for a video, guys, just hit me up on Discords. Just message me on the RTS chat section and just highlight me and just say, you know, what about this for a video or something like that. Can I have a shout out in the next vid? I do shout outs in every live stream. Like, if you're in my live stream and you say hello, I say hello back. I say, hello, Damien. I said it at the beginning of the chat. That's how I roll. It's all about live streams on the shout outs for me. On my main videos, if you help out, which there are people who have helped out, like on my Romanov video, I can't remember the exact name. I think it was JCM. It was 3 letters. I think it was, I want to say it was JCM, but I could be getting those letters wrong. He helped out by getting me some images. So I gave him a shout out in the video. Just gave him that. I think Moon did it once. I think I talked about Moon's defense once, and I just because I talked about his defense, I was talking about a defense, and it was his. I just said Moon's defense, you know. That's how I do things generally in videos. Otherwise, people are requesting shoutouts all the time, which I can get. Some YouTubers are really into that. But one thing I'd say, if you ever want to become a YouTuber, always do what you think is the right thing to do. Don't just do things because other people are doing them. Don't do things that you don't want to do, you know. But still try and be successful, you know. Have a line. Try and have a line. Okay, let me see. Can I have... I got no gold. Just I probably will get the same. I'm going to be honest. I'll probably get the same. But you got to want the coins. And if I got the coins, that would be sick. Because I don't really spend that much on this game. I generally try and keep it as, like, every player as possible. I want to have the same sort of experience that most players are going to have. Because then I've got, like, a common experience. And I can relay that experience... You know, right now, obviously issues, but I can relay that experience a bit better if I've got a common experience. I have a challenge for you, sell your Michelle in the supply depot. Mate, I don't take challenges via chat. I only take challenges via super chat for $4,000. So, if you want to do that challenge via super chat for $4,000... Because I would, if I'm going to be honest, if you actually did that, I would still be sitting here just like... Because Michelle's like my entire raid team at the moment. It's just like, I don't think I'd be able to replace her for $4,000 as well. That's the messed up bit. Has Scopely responded to Players United? They only really got in the office in California like 2 or 3 hours ago. So it probably won't be... until later tonight if they respond. Maybe it'll be tomorrow when the CMs come back. It was a big thing to just drop though, guys, so don't expect some immediate response. It's a massive thing. It's a massive thing. It isn't like a small question like, you know, what time will war start? So you can't expect a really small reply. They're going to probably gear out a really big reply. I nearly actually canned on the last stage. That would have been a bit stupid. So patience. Just keep it going, and keep it civilized. At the moment, it's been really good. I'm gonna. Oh wait, I have got weapons. Maybe it's my other region where I don't have weapons. I might have weapons on only this region then. Why would I mess up my other region? My other region is so easy to get the crits. We generally always have it. This region is like, because of the damn Discords. Oh, I can do that. Not Discord, line chat. It's hard to get sometimes because of queuing. Okay, there's a level up starting around 6 hours, guys, right after SR finishes. I'll show you that team, actually. I'll show you that team. That actually worked a little bit. It probably won't work when I show you, but that worked a little bit. Okay, let's get a team rolling for level up. I'm trying to score as many like levels as possible, just for the mission, and get points at the same time. Can be pretty difficult, so I might actually replace these 6 stars that I've just put in. Like even like 5 stars tier 1 are probably better at this point. I want to try and hit some of those. Oh, we definitely have to put him in. We like level up your Romanovs, guys. Definitely have to get him in. Who else should we put in? Have we got anyone else nice? Anyone else nice as a 5-star? I'm sorry if the cars are loud, guys, but it's pretty warm, so. Window open. Window open. Okay, well, we ain't got anyone else special. I think I'll just keep it as is. I want a tier 4 Yumiko and Tara, so I want to level them up. Okay, we'll just keep these in. We good, and yeah. Got my stuff to buy. I'm not sure what time I can buy it. 24 minutes. Okay, 24 minutes. Okay, let me see. Should I donate to you, Lock? It's never required. The 4K thing I was saying before is just a joke. But if you ever feel like donating, super chat's there. Appreciate any support. It's great. But if you have, the biggest thing you can do, the easiest thing you can do, and it's free, is if you have Amazon Prime, or anyone in your family has Amazon Prime, you can create a Twitch account, link your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime for free, and that means you get games every month for free, because you can just click claim button when you're in Twitch, and then you can subscribe to my channel for free. You get one free subscription every month with Amazon Prime on Twitch. So I'm going to do my weapons, and you can do left and rights, guys. We have got 3 lefts already. Damien spammed it 3 times, but it counts as 1. So which one do you want me to do first, left or right? It needs 5 more rights, 2 more lefts. Which one do you want me to do first? If Scopely releases another pay-to-win event or an insane... We know what the promo is tomorrow already. It's a new payback character. So the new character's known. But it was known before this thing happened, so it isn't in response. 4K, random number. I don't know. It seems like a pretty good number to me. Just saying. I challenge you to do a playthrough of RTS but use tunes from World Map and coins from daily missions. A playthrough of the game. You mean like World Map? And that would actually be pretty hard. 25 million rubles, 1.2 million average Russian salaries. I think it's worth it. Faction level or solo? I'm pretty sure it's a solo. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay, we had 3 rights, 2 lefts. Yeah, okay, it's left first. I'm pretty sure I'm doing AP weapons. What's up, Mr. C? You didn't see you creep in. Sebastian as well. I don't think I said hello. Aaron, what's up? Players United. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I was just basically relaying the information that was posted on the forums, guys. It wasn't anything like... Maybe I embellished a little bit on my own points of view on it. I was going to give me a crit. He's going to give me the crit, though. We need the AP weapon, please. Oh, please. Bonus attack. Bonus attack. Okay, well, this is the last AP weapon I need as well. I'm starting to use some AP weapons on my teams. I knew it wasn't going to crit. I could feel it. There's no positivity in that claim at all. You know when you just do something and you're just instantly dreading what's going to happen? I felt that with this weapon. Thanks, Earl, for not letting me down. I appreciate it. Wait, what was that upgrade, actually? Let me just check that, because that could potentially work in a situation. If it's below 70%, that's actually pretty good in certain situations. But if it's above 70%, then it's really bad. Because you can get above 60% on the other failed crit. Or, like, other lesser crits. Ooh, did it go to platinum? Bonus attack when HP is more than 70. If it was less than 70%, that'd actually be okay. Yeah, that's not very good at all. Not very good at all. We are going to do the road maps that have reset. Oh, what's that just dropped down? Get a hunt, of course. Actually, I'll finish get a hunt first. That way I can talk to you a bit easier. Takes a bit longer. Don't have to focus too much on it. Actually, it doesn't take that long at all. That's the point. Look, it's to challenge you. Yeah. Do you know when level up starts? It starts in 6 hours. Right after SR finishes. Womp womp. What's up, the Shadow United? For sure, man. For sure. I finally quit trying for absolute defense on Mercer. You just stopped. Eventually, sooner or later, you just got to stop. I mean, we have got a Hordes tournament coming up. Oh, man, we have actually got a Hordes tournament coming up. I'm going to be able to test my Mercer out on Hordes. Okay, here's a question for you guys. If you had a Mercer, would you want him to get hit? Or would you want him to be the last to get hit? Like the first to get hit or the last to get hit? If he's the first to get hit, he could potentially get taken out by the stealth characters. If he's the last to get hit, he can potentially be heavily controlled. But he's more chance of rushing against stealth. It's such a hard one. United for sure. United, fix your game. How much money have you spent on this game? In total, I think I got the total once. It was like, it was around about $3,500 over 4 years. But since the 6-star implementation, I only did 30-day pass pretty much, and I think I bought like 2 coin packs for $30. My spending massively got reduced when 6 stars got introduced because I don't know, man. I don't know. I spent a lot when I was working as well in the 5-star era, but when 6 stars dropped, and that's including like 2 years of 30-day pass, which is like, I can't remember, how much would that be? That's like $250 or something. I'm down 1 tape, and stun on Ajax is way more important. Yeah, true enough. You're down to 1 tape. Wow. Okay. That is wrecked. last to get hit. I want him last to be hit. Hordes is next week, I believe. Let me just check the calendar. I'm pretty sure it's next week. Oh. Let me just check the forum. Tournament calendar. Always check the forums if you want to know when events start. Hordes, solo, Walker Hordes, Wednesday next week. So I potentially will be doing it on my live stream. Yeah, I'll be doing it on my live stream next week. I don't mind doing Walker Hordes on my live stream. Wait, is there an overlap? No, there isn't. Okay. Solo raid tournament ends, and then solo Walker Hordes tournament starts. There's only going to be one guaranteed, but there could potentially be a second, but it's only one guaranteed for, during the Piper tournament. During the Piper event. It's only a 24-hour one as well, which is kind of frustrating. Especially we've got here 132 attacks. Do it till you finish stage 25. It'll be really hard to like. I could potentially go through the world map again at some point. Ajax took me 56 tries, man, on Moon. I hope he gets it sooner, man. That sucks. I spent $400 in 2 years. Lock, any idea for a defense team with Yellow Tie and Mercer? Yeah, use Yellow Tie and Mercer. Behind a Donny, actually, if you've got Donny, then you can use... I mean, the biggest problem within free-to-play is good defensive alert characters, even from Generation 1. But Donny's a good leader just because... Yeah, I mean, I think greens aren't the best way to go at the moment, just because a lot of them are Generation 1. Like, if you want to use Carl lead, go for it, but... Like, I have a Carl lead. I went away from Carl lead, and I use Lydia lead. Like, Lydia would be fine as well, or maybe even Garrett. Like, blues, you can get, you could get Eric and Douglas, Tyrese, Mercer behind a Garrett lead, or behind a Lydia lead. That wouldn't be too bad. I've spent $0. Nice, nice. If you feel that you don't need to spend any money, that's great. If you're someone who wants to spend money, that's absolutely fine. I have no problem about people spending money. I only have a problem is if you don't spend money, you literally cannot play or enjoy the game. That's the only issue I have with the money spending side of things in the game. I made Earl Sutton in Minecraft. Okay then. Did you just make sure you put him in like some sort of pit? He doesn't deserve to be in the sunlight. I got stunned on Ajax after 2 attempts, Moon. Why are you saying it, man? Why are you going there? Don't say that to someone. I know that Michelle feels, man. I played EverQuest since 2003, and in those 16 years, I've spent less there combined than I have in TWD over the last 7 months. It's as much my fault for doing it as it's theirs for pushing it. I've spent less there combined. Yeah, I mean, it's a mix. It's a mixture. I mean, like, you should only spend if you can afford to spend and you want to spend in any game, in any walk of life. Make sure you spend money on your bills and stuff first. I've heard horror stories, of course. Everyone has, unfortunately. You know, I heard the one that was terrible, but yeah, someone just got a little bit of out of hand for them, unfortunately. Happens, unfortunately. Like I said, it happens. Okay, we'll take that team. Pennywise United. I wish they would bring back the old War Wheel. I want Ajax, Mercer, or Violet. That was actually a pretty decent wheel, but at the same time, it wasn't mega fantastic. I got really lucky. I got Tobin, Mercer, and Violet from that wheel. I was really happy to get Violet. I love my Telltale characters. Unluckily, I got Alpha. I also got Alpha as well, yeah. Yeah, man, buying them from League Store every week and run the roadmap weekly, but I'm at the point where I can only afford to run one at the moment at a time. Run one arm at a time. Oh, that sucks, man. That really sucks. I guess your world energy is pretty bad too, so you can't really farm that. Because you were talking about your cans were pretty much down on that. Which, like I say, it really sucks. Is it possible to complete 132 hordes from one solo event? Yeah, you have to can though. You will have to can. You can't do it without canning. What about a war wheel has a leader characters for each trait? That's a nice idea, Kotika. I like that idea. Like a leader war wheel. That is a really cool idea. That is a really nice idea. I like the idea there. Al, you can test your own defense and it counts, so you don't have to worry about... Oh, it does. You sure? You sure about that, Moon? Is that been confirmed? Has that been confirmed? Everyone like the stream? Yes, thank you very much if you have liked the stream. Appreciate it, guys. If you like any of my videos, my last previous release videos, this stream, anything, thank you so much for hitting that like button. Like I said, in all of my videos, it makes a massive difference. It's how YouTube works. It looks at those likes and it says, these people like this video, other people might like it too. Let's say they should watch it, you know? It really does help my videos and my growth on YouTube, so I appreciate the love. I'll be testing away. Thanks all. No worries, Al. Probably the worst 6 character in TWRTS is probably the 6-star fast Joshua. He has uses. You could use 4 of him on a farm team pretty nicely, but I think there are worse characters. I don't think Harlan's that great. Very, very, very niche usage in certain game modes, but I don't think he's that great, to be honest. I spent $0 on the game. The only 5 6-stars I have are Gen 1 and obsolete at this point. Lock, you make a very good point. I mean, just spend what you want to spend at the end of the day. Some people don't want to spend anything. Some people are happy to spend lots. It's absolutely fine. But when things get bad and you say to yourself, I don't want to spend any more until it gets better, that's absolutely fine too. And that's the position I'm in at the moment. I don't spend that much anyway. But last week I was like, my pass renewal came up and I was like, I want when this game gets better, I'll definitely rebuy this pass, but I'm just not feeling it at the moment. Nothing about like stopping spending or anything like that. I just want the game to get better, and I don't know. I just feel resentment for spending money at the moment. I'm free to play, and somehow I have decent to good promos. You can get lucky. You can get lucky. Probably the worst 6-star in TWRTS is... No, it's not. No. We've already gone through this. No. Remember 6-star Fast Negan. Yeah, Fast Negan's bad. I don't think 6-star Fast Joshua's the worst for sure. I got like 10 cans and 24 energy per... I can't justify farming it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, sucks. I'm pretty low on the cans. I'm like 23 or something like that. I don't farm anything specifically at the moment. I save my cans for stream, so like I don't pop cans unless I'm on stream, just so that I've got something endless going on in the background while I'm chatting to you guys or whatever, showing you a roadmap, or if I've got something to do, you know. Joshua isn't that bad as Green Beta or Holland. Green Beta, is he a line stun or is he just a single character stun? Jose, Players United. What's up, Joshua? What's up, Jason? What's up, Jose? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Spread the words. You can just check out my last video. There's a lot of information on it. It's basically the information from that thread, my own thoughts on it. So yeah, like before, I even watched most of the time. Thank you so much, Ash. Thank you so much. It does, like I say, some people hit, like sometimes I release a video, I put it on my Discords, go back to my video, just hit refresh on the admin panel, just to see it, make sure it's getting a view, because sometimes it doesn't get a view instantly, and I don't know if it's actually got released properly. And then it's already got like 3 likes. I'm just like, yes, thank you. Those instant likes. That's the subscriber love. At least Joshua has 100% heal reduction for 2 turns to a line. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. He's got some usage, but he's an instant upgrade if you get better characters. I'll agree with that, but there are other characters that are like would be horrible to use. Would be really horrible to use. Okay, guys, my mod should be up now. My mod should be up now, or 10 minutes. It's now or 10 minutes. 8 minutes. Do you guys think... I know what the answer is going to be, because... I mean, yeah. Do you think I should do this second roadmap on this region as well? How have I got 2 crossbones? Oh, I completed the other thing. Do you think I should do this roadmap on this region as well? I can only do it... I'm only going to do it once. And I think the place I should do it is here. And that way I can just open the bags. There's a level up tonight. I can potentially get some coins. Have over 200 world coins. On one of my regions I have loads, on the other one not so many. They can't want, but they may not get. What's up, Scoutmaster? Players United. Locke, is it that a good idea? I have 6-star Mackenzie and she is good partner with 6-star Jessie. Jessie isn't that great. She can be used on attack teams a little bit for cleansing, but not much else. Do you think this revolution will work, or Scopely will still be like GTFO, give me more money? I think it's pretty apparent that the game is in a bad spot. The amount of response that I got is massive. It's like, it's already a top 10 thread on the forums, and it's only been up for it's been up for less than 24 hours. It's had massive response. Most people feel very similar. The only people who are responding negatively is just people saying they don't think Scopely will do anything, not that they think it's a bad idea. I think most people are in the same boat, that there's a lot of things that just need to be changed in the game, you know. People are very happy to drop money on the game, very obviously, but they don't want to be unhappy. You know, people want to be happy playing the games. We did say this on my stream on Tuesday about, you know, games are meant to be fun, and I said that in my video as well. Games are meant to be fun. I hope this will work, but someone will pull Wayne into it. I mean, you're free to do whatever you want with your coins. You know, if you want to do whatever you want to do, that's the way it is. It's just the way it is. But if you're someone who wants to commit to something, then that's the way it is as well. I should have gone for Yumiko. I have Green Negan, and he's good with Regina in the same team. No worries, that's good English, Emerson. Thank you. Okay, Damien. Okay, so allow the spam, man. I know. Is this a good team for attacking? 6-star Wanderer, 6-star Alice, 5-star Ascendable Michonne, Winter Edition, and 5-star Javi. Don't worry too much about the 5 stars for now. You should probably try and get some strong and alert characters though, because you've got Alice. She's amazing. You might as well utilize her power. She's going to be good as a secondary character. So you've got Alice. She's not a unicorn of mine, but she's definitely a character I want. There are unicorns I've just never been able to get. I got one of them, Sandy. I tried to get Sandy quite a bit. Alice, I have done a lot of pulls for her, but promo pools are pretty random as it is, so it's, you know, hey. Hey look, why is your other channel has only 50+ subs? I don't make videos there at the moment. I kind of wanted to, but I couldn't really think of a good idea of how to present it, you know, and the way YouTube works now, where you have to have 1,000 subscribers and stuff, you know, content creation is my job now. So any time I put into that channel, I'm effectively not getting paid. I'm not making my money to pay my bills. It's really hard to create a new channel. I'd have to have 1,000 subscribers really quickly, and I can't guarantee that. I've got over 1,000 subscribers here. My videos, you know, pay my bills here, so I'm focusing on where I can do stuff. If this gets big enough and I can limit my time a little bit more to here to make content, then maybe. But I don't know. Maybe I'll think of something where it's very casual once a week or something like that. I could do that. We'll have to see. I'm really hoping I get something from these bags. If I'm honest, this may sound stupid, but I want some luck on those crossbone bags. If I can get a crossbone, I'd be really happy in those early bags. What's up, Sasha? I'm doing good. Thank you very much for asking. I'm doing good today. I hope you're good. Hope everything's good today for you. It's been nice and warm today. It has rained, but I mean, I'm used to rain. Do you think that blue Disarm Michonne is still useful or not? Yeah, for sure. Disarm Michonne is great. Any disarm's good. You probably have to get her a bit more defensively now than you ever did. But if she was your only disarm, you would have to do that anyway. If you're saying, is she worth doing the pulls for to get her in the mission? Now that's debatable because there is Earl in the in League store or in the Season store, and I'd say the difference between them is minor. Like Earl has better stats, probably will actually hit harder, but Michonne has a nicer weapon and faster rush. So it's debatable what, but I wouldn't pull 100 times to get Michonne when Earl's just sitting there. Personally, that's just me. Yes, get those bennies or 20k coins. I mean, I hope so. I hope so. We'll see. We're gonna get them very soon. I'll pull them here on stream as well. I've got 10 on this region, 10 of those boxes on this region, and I've got 10 on my other region. But I want to get the crossbones so I can get Piper. Piper's like my priority in this event. I like getting new characters. I really do. Let me see. Green Beta seems a bit like an underrated 2, and he comes with Form Recover, and even he could. I think he could be okay on defense. He could be okay on defense. Not great, but okay. Locke, did you read my message about what I done to Minecraft? Oh yes, I said like I hope you put him in a pit because he doesn't deserve to have sunlight, you know. I watched a video and hope they listen. I hope so too, man. I hope so. There's a lot of people voicing their displeasure at the game at the moment, and I think we can all agree that we do like this game. Just at the moment, we're just not in a great spot, and I think that's pretty much what everyone's saying. Okay. This is an easy mission from what I remember. I did it on my other region. Yeah, it should be fine. We should be fine. Ico's gonna wreck them. Let me see. I watched your video and hope you. Yeah. Sorry, I just read that. Will you do some pulls today? I've already. What have I opened already? My weapons. I've done my weapons today. I'm going to do my mod crates, and I'm getting these bags from this. Fingers crossed I can get something from these. That'll be sick. Locke, do you live in Wales? No. No, bruv. No, I live in London. In the regular bag, all I got was 2 and 3-star trainers. Yeah, in my other region, that's all I got. I opened them off stream for some reason. I don't know why I didn't think. By the time I get to 1k subs, game will be dead and buried. I mean, you could get to 1k subs really quick, man. You could. I mean, I've linked you to some stuff online. It's all about just learning YouTube. YouTube's like a second game when it comes to progression and growth and stuff, and there are definitely some like ways you can get it done. 100% sure. Content is important as well, you know. Diversify your content a little bit, trying to attract in people who don't like. You do a lot of pool videos, which is fine. I do pool videos. I like pool videos. I like doing pool videos, but not everyone wants to watch pool videos 24/7. Ooh, there they are. Okay, we're gonna open those in a sec. I'm gonna buy my mods. So you like you've already talked to me about what you've got planned, and that sounds great. So stick to that, and should be good. And what I said to you when you first made your channel: schedule regular content, regular type of content on a regular basis. You know, even if it's like once a month. You know, X content every X is really good. Do I want to buy these? Yeah, I'm just gonna buy them. Just because, like, you never know. Like, I might need them for next season as well, and if I need them for this season as well, and you don't want to be short when you need to upgrade these characters, basically. Okay, I've got everything. We're gonna open all those. I'm gonna open the Supreme bags last, but I'll open the crossbone bags right now. We want to get those crossbones. We could potentially just get enough trainers, loads and loads and loads and loads of trainers. But again, like I said, it doesn't matter too much. I'll take it. I'm just gonna catch up on comments and I'll start opening stuff. Let me see. Okay. Doc Pistols. Okay. Players United. Players United. What's up, Brandon? I've only gotten 20k coins one time. Only? That's amazing. Like, getting it once is insane. Crossbones is a myth. Probably. let's hope I can get some fortune. I'll open the spoils of war crates as well. Opinions on the leaked Wayland. Looks like a heads up, straight up, looks like a pretty strong character. Anyone with payback is pretty strong. I've done 140 blue crate opening 0 coins, 25 mods times 3. Yeah, man, it's gonna be really low percentage, like dumb percentage, like 0 point percentage, you know. I already have the Disarmer shown. I'm just asking because I want that Earl too. Earl can be much more of a damage dealer. I one-shot some reds with him with one of his 3 hits, so he can hit pretty hard. If you've got a shield, you can gear him out really well offensively. I'm going to play on my other region where I've got him in a bit, so I can just show you what he's like. I do plan to do a gameplay video for him next week, but I'm kind of flooded at the moment, and I've got my brother's graduation that I'm going to this weekend. But after that, I'm pretty clear. So, Wayland looks sick. Yeah, he does look good. It's a shame, man. The timing couldn't be worse in terms of people wanting to pull for him. Bought a lot of offers. Everyone has lowest amount. Game isn't helping keeping me here. I mean, personally, I've never based my enjoyment off of RNG. It's a really bad way of it, getting your enjoyment. But I understand. I'm personally annoyed that everything's RNG. That you can be fine with that, but I've been lucky with RNG in some circumstances. My war pools are good, but just because I'm getting something good doesn't mean there should be a Vincent on a wheel, you know. Just because I get a decent pull. My last pull was Bruce. Oh, I'll start opening these bags. My last pull was Bruce, and it was what's his name? Cole. Pretty decent pull, but that Vincent's will still not be there, you know. It's not a great wheel. What do you think of the new status effect days is going to be? I don't know. I mean, it can't be stun, right? Which I would assume it would be. It can't be impair. It might be something to do with active skills. It could stop actives. Who knows? Are the mods and leagues worth it? Yeah, for sure. Just if you've got a lot of league points, do it. Do we know if there are any war chords coming up? Yeah, next week, next Wednesday, Walker Hordes. I'm getting loads of trainers. Give me some crossbones. I've gotten 2 crossbones from the bags. Nice, Blair. It's nice to know they exist. That's good. I wouldn't mind at least 1. Do you know when the next war is? I'm close to getting my first war token pull. This weekend. CRW this weekend. I really want another Manic Toon. It's pretty good specialist. The next Manic Toon will probably be a promo. I'm really happy they released that. I would say that's probably the nicest thing they've done is release that specialist to free to play first. They did not have to do that. And I think, being honest, I think that that character would have been good even if he didn't have Manic. So to have Manic as well is sick. Oh, we're getting all the trainers, guys. 1 crossbone. We're not even... Can this be high-end trainers? I'll check it on the roadmap in a bit. I'm just getting all 2 stars at the moment. I mean, just 1 crossbone. I'll be happy with 1. Really, really happy with 1. Really happy with 1, guys. I'm so happy with 1 crossbone. Our roster's going to be so devastated. 1 crossbone, please. Please give me that 1 crossbone. I beg ye, I beg. Okay, no crossbones. I'm pretty sure I didn't get any crossbones. Let me see. I have 700 war tokens. Hoping for Cole. Best of luck. Best of luck. We're going to open these as well. Mod scrap's fine. I don't mind about mod scrap here. Let me see. I have personally stopped buying the game. Now I'm sort of convinced accounts are coded for luck. Same guys in game always getting coins, promos, luck every time. It's a running gag or a troll from scopes. I know this doesn't, you know, a lot of people don't think what you're saying exists, you know. But I have a feeling behind how things work myself, and a lot of people will say what I think doesn't exist, and I would happily agree with what they disagree with me. But I think that your own frame of mind does influence things quite heavily, like positivity, negativity, massively influencing stuff. And while this is just a game and it doesn't know your negativity, I think you have a lot of control over that. You know, as much as that sounds ridiculous, and I agree it sounds ridiculous, it's just them bad vibes putting out in the world can you can't what's the words? You can't attract bees without honey or something like that. You have to have the good feels out there. But I get what you're saying. You know, if you feel that you basically feel like you're jinxed, which I can understand. Some people can feel that way. I'm opening these Supreme crates last here, and I've got 10 on my other region as well. We're gonna go for the mods. Any theories on what I'm gonna get on the mods, guys? Any theories? I'll open the bronze ones first. I haven't got too many golds. But any theories? I think... Oh, attack on attack, that would have been nice. Okay, get some bad mods here, I don't mind. I think that's it. The rest can be gold, even if it is low percentage. Yes, all trainers in those bags. I've not got any X-bones either. Yeah, I would have... one crossbone I would have just been happy with, just to get a little bit closer to getting Piper, you know, take the fear away from potentially... Well, I'm most likely going to miss out on her, if I'm honest. The 5... Can you look at Warwell? Yeah, I'll look at Warwell after my bags, no problem. All I got was 10 times Benny's. I probably will get the same, if I'm honest. The 5-star support, Fast Doc Stevens, is still a good 5-star in the 6-star world because of the AP boost and overall heal. I mean, you can one-shot him, though. That's the downside if he's on a defense team. Yeah, it can go to Benny from... yeah, I got... Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I only got 2 stars. How do you know Wayland is payback? Because there's been leaks of the promo. I mean, actually, it may not be. It may not be payback. They had that last time where it said payback and he wasn't payback, so it might be the same situation. It said it on the last character that came out. Who was the last character that came out? Who was last week's character? Oh, it was this. It was this guy, Pete Anderson. So he was originally payback, so it was just a misprint. You can get Lilith from the bonus bag. I got 10 from 1. I wouldn't mind Lilith, to be honest. Charlie is the best thing happened to free-to-play tunes after Michelle. Yeah, 100%. Some guys are planning to not war this weekend. You know, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. If you don't want to war because that's your statement, that's fine. All the whales have cancelled SC. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that. A lot of that is due to the value of SC is pretty bad at the moment. Okay, I'm going to open these ones that... I mean, the second I get a gold, I'll check chat, but I don't think any of these are going to be gold. 10% chance or something on these mystery ones. Most likely going to be bronze and silver. I have got gold from them before. I have actually got a pretty good gold from them before, so I can't give them too much crap. Silver mods. Okay, these are guaranteed silvers. Didn't see that. Okay, so the rest are guaranteed golds or 50-50 golds. We've got 50-50 golds here. Blue whales, the biggest whale. My only 2 times I pulled on an introductory promo and got the 2 when I was in Spain, so maybe accounts have a GPS factor. See, that's some next level conspiracy, man. That's some next level conspiracy. Okay, what we've got. Best of luck for that. Thank you so much, Garen. I appreciate it. Main defense on crit. Why are you doing this to me? Crit on attack set. I wouldn't mind too much. Stun resist on defense. Yes, please. Let me think. Taunt resist on defense. Death on HP. HP on death. And heal reduction on resist on HP. Why? Pete is broken, I think. Pete is really, really powerful, obviously. I can't wait to have Red Romanov. Yeah, that was a really nice potential leak there. Ooh, damn, the combo's bad. But, ooh, we get a gold. Ooh. Ooh. Silver. Doesn't matter what we get when it's silver too much. That's bad. Bad resist on gold. We get through. Okay, now who said that? That was Moon, right? Oh, nearly Moon. You're so close. HP on defense, defense on HP. It was defense on attack, which isn't too bad, but defense and attack don't normally mix that well unless you're going for some all-round character, like support character on an attack team. I guess I might do that with some of my AP teams, but we'll see. Okay, the rest are guaranteed. There's 1 HP set, so that's a guaranteed HP set. And it's HP attack. Oh, you didn't say that one either, guys. Guide, again, you wouldn't normally do HP attack just like you wouldn't normally do death attack. And if you would, I've got plenty of mods of that type, so yeah. We'll go with the rest of the golds. That's a really bad combo. Someone did say crit set. Maybe on crit. No, okay. Looking for taunt resist on defense. Okay, that's a defense now. Alright, these are horrible mods so far. Okay, crit on HP. It's not too bad if you've got a Guardian Shield, I guess. Okay, that's not too bad a combo. That's actually the best mod I've had today. Damn. Defense while stunned is actually pretty nice on defense set, but on attack set, not so much. Okay, guys, didn't get that much. Didn't get that much. What can I get from this? Mods, bennies, and coins, yeah? Mods, bennies, and coins. Yeah, I'll look at the wheel afterwards, Damien. Sitting in the hospital recovering from knee surgery and watching your stream for the first time. Little anxious to see the pools here, so people will stop asking him questions so he can finish. Sorry about that now, man. Sorry, but that sucks. That really sucks. Hope the surgery went well. That really sucks. What's up, Bloodline? Hope you're having a great day. Players United, 100%, man. Oh, I just hit my mic. I do apologise. Players United. Someone on my team pulled an S-Class Pete, but he was only reviving one toon on his rush. I think he's only meant to revive one. He's only meant to revive one. But he has like Guardian Shields and like heals and all this other malarkey. Lots of other stuff going on. Someone in my region has 2 S-tier Petes. He can't have 2 S-tier Petes. He can only have 1 S-tier Pete. He could have 1 S-tier Pete and 1 6-star Pete. That's possible. What's up, Stuart? Just joined now. You just joined my stream? Well, welcome to the stream. When is faction level up? I think it's a solo level up, and it's going to be in 4 hours. 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours. Wait, let's count. 4. It's 1 AM my time, and it's 8 PM, so 5 hours. What's up, Kiro? Why don't you do a video rating all the 6 stars? Because there's like over 150 of them. You know, it's hard. It'll be hard. I might get around to it one day. Oh snap, Clem, didn't realise you were the Clem from Diamond League chat. Is it the same Clem? Just like, is Clem in there as well going, guys, I swear, my account, I swear, I'm jinxed. Mysterious Stranger, almost. I'm going to cry, so close. 150 bennies. Why, man? Give me some luck, guys. It's like anything but bennies. I'd even take the mods. If I get the mods, I'll open them right now. So I've got 10 of these crates on my other region as well, so stick around. We want to see gold. We want to see the coins pop up, guys. Coins! Oh, okay. Okay, it's only one. It's only one. My roster's going to be rip, but it's only one. I'm feeling good about this one. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Supreme crate. Could be. Could be. And then we want to open 3. That's sick, though. 45 bennies. I'm going to ascend Eugene straight away. Get another 15 bennies. Oh, I was feeling it. We're gonna leave it for a moment. We're gonna leave it just for a moment. Just gonna leave it for a moment. I need to spin around in my chair or something. We're gonna just back out. I'm gonna go to the war wheel because someone wants to watch the war wheel. I'll open the other 5 in just a second. Like, I just reset my luck. I'm feeling the reset of the luck. I remember you saying Spain promo thing yesterday. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me see. Good on solo level up. I have 100k waiting for something. Yeah, I just got 100. I'm gonna have so many. I'm gonna have so many of these damn trainers as well. 20k coins. There we go, Lala. Thank you so much. Good luck. Kiro as well. Thanks. I got like 13 rows of Berts. Man, let's look at my roster right now. That's over 200 trainers, and I've got 5 more of those boxes to go. Oh man. That's over 250 trainers, guys. Like, I mean, it's good for a level up. Not gonna lie, it's good for a level up. Come on, coins. Gotta will it. Coins, coins, coins. Mods come out at once, not in the crates. Do they really? Wow. You insta get mods, not boxes. That's crazy. So you don't even know what you get, or does it come out one at a time? That's crazy, man. If you get... okay, well, I was going to open them anyway. Look, can you use your influence to get scopes to add trading? I would not do it if I could, honestly. If I could, I would not. Come on, give me the coins. I've got 10 more crates on the other region. We've got a bit more fortune potential. 1 more crate, guys. And it's going to be 150 bennies or 150 bennies. It is going to be 150 bennies. No big deal. No big deal. I'm happy with the 150 bennies. We're going to ascend a character because we just got so many. We're going to ascend Eugene straight away. Straight away. I'm going to level up Regina and Charlie, who are just sitting on the sidelines at the moment. Because... why wouldn't I ascend him? Oh my god, look at this is running. Oh my god. We're gonna be opening 10 more of those crates on my other region. Let's just go straight into the Ascent. Six-star Eugene. He's been sitting there for a while waiting for the fodder. 735. Oh my god. Like, look at the low end. The low end's gonna be just as bad. Like, I've got all these trainers. Look at this. So many Berts. Berts for pages. Oh my god. I mean, it's amazing. How many Brady's did we get? We got actually quite a few Brady's. I don't think we got any 4-stars. Okay, I think I had that before. I think that was from before. Let me just double check what I can get from those bags. Just double checking. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I might have got 10 Brady's from that, but I'm pretty sure the rest I got were Berts. I didn't get any luck really. I think on my other region I might have got Brady once as well, and the odds must be so stacked towards getting Brady. So stacked. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of the rest of my energy. I think I've done all these now. Yeah. Let's just double check. And all of them are gone. Okay, I'm gonna just reply to chat while I just farm this for 20 energy. Don't like ignoring chat for too long. There you go. Oof, 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 oof. Coughs in well. Jimmy said that, man. Damn. Coughs in well. Imagine that. I don't even want to try and make a whale sound that coughs. That's ridiculous. I opened 30 crates, got 450 bennies. I mean, you reckon level up. Why did it stop? Why did it stop? I didn't do anything. Ascension, yeah. Why not add trading or donating? So if your faction needs it, I mean, it's good. Like it's sort of like atomic energy, you know. The reason they did it was for energy would be good, but the side effect is the atomic bomb, and that's basically what trading would have. Is the benefit is you'd be able to help out lower level people in terms of progression, but it would also help out cheating. You know, imagine you're on the train and someone spots you playing Road to Survival. They could steal your device, trade your stuff away from you. You know, it's pretty much how it could happen. Someone could pull characters on their account, buy cheated coins, trade it to another account. You know, that's how like a lot of stuff sold, is by logging in on someone else's account and pulling for them with cheated coins. A lot of this is tracked, but it'd be much harder to track it via trading. It'd be much harder to punish someone for doing it as well. Imagine they'll be like, why are you punishing me? I did this part of your trade system. It will never come in. It will never come in. Now, can someone make a video of Locke scrolling down and... Oh god. You can do it. Why don't you do it? Do you know when the next level up tournament is? Because I have a lot of trainers. Tonight, in 5 hours. 5 hours. That's why I opened those crates. I was happy to open those crates because of that. Look, can you give me my boy Joshua a shout? He's enjoying your vid more than me playing the game. Well, is your young lad? Hello, Joshua. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? How old's Joshua? How old's Joshua? Give you a shout out. Thank you very much for playing RTS and enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying the game. Oh wait, no, you're enjoying my vids. Okay, you're enjoying my vids. Well, you know, what can I say? My vids are amazing sometimes. I do like streaming though. I do love chatting to you guys. It is a nice chill. It's always good to, like, as a creator, it's always good to like try and touch base with your community as often as possible. And once a week at a minimum is great. Like I'm streaming twice a week a lot of the time, but just to try and see where your heads are at, you know, anything that's popping up in the game, ideas you have for content, stuff you want to see. It's always good to talk to you guys. And when you're taking damage weapon, CC cycle. Who are you talking about? Moon. I always tell peeps, Eugene is the single best CC tune in the game. Taunt 2 for 2 rush, confuse 1 2. I mean, he's good. He's good. He's good. Okay, I'll give you it. He's good. But hasn't Clementine got quite a similar rush? Oh no, she doesn't have taunt on her rush, right? Wait, what does she have on her rush? I'm pretty sure Clementine has quite a similar rush. She's got taunt as her active, and she's got taunt as her rush. It's exactly the same. Taunt 2 for 2, Taunt one enemy for one. Isn't that the same? What did you say his active was? 1 for 2. And it's probably 1 for 2 here as well. Clementine's exactly the same. Ton of taunt, 1 for 2. And she gains AP from that, which is 25%. It doesn't go up. Okay. So they're exactly the same, right, in terms of taunt for taunt. And she gives bonus HP. I'm pretty sure they're very, very similar. So why isn't Clementine? And she's definitely got a better thing. Specialist skill Vitality is much better than the leader skill he's got. So got coins in my very first crate. Opened 89 more since then. All bennies. Well, I mean, 20k coins from 90 crates is still pretty good. I will steal his 150 bennies. No. I feel like the teacher from In-Betweeners when he is laughing. What? I'm less than 20 masks from crossbar. Crossbow and it's infuriating. Yeah, I mean, you can farm certain ones. The mods one's easy. You can do SR join and leaves for other things. I can't remember which one's which. The ones that are going to be hard to get are Lucille's, guys. I mean, I'm worried about Lucille's, going to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to hit 200 of those. But I want it. I mean, that's why I'm not sure I'm going to get Piper, to be honest. It's a sad date, but Look has given up on potentially getting a character, which is sad. Sub out Clem for Douglas. Nah, Clem's got to stay in. Clem life. Can you go to other region? Yeah, we'll be in a sec. Let's just cancel the stealing device off a train. While I get the coins one, but they could have. I mean, there's a lot they'd have to implement with it. Clem has taunt on her rush. I'm good. Thank you very much, Bumblebee Brown. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you are good too. And thanks for asking. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Can't complain too much. It's been a nice day. Nice stream so far. It's going good. Could have been nicer with 20k coins, but it's still going good. Confused that. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty similar, right? Eugene has confused on active, not taunt. Oh, right, I see. So it's because he's got a second different type of CC. I get that. Okay. But I mean, they're both the same. If anything, I'd say confuse is slightly better now. Taunt is slightly better than it was before because the person gains a lot of AP from it. They get 10 guaranteed AP from 2-turn taunt. Guaranteed. And they get more from, you know, the actual HP lost. And the great thing about Clementine is she heals it back. She heals it back, which is fantastic. Okay, we're going to train the 2 stars, even though I probably won't need to use 2 stars for a while. And we're going to shift across. I've got everything but weapons in my other region. I'm pretty sure I screwed up on the weapons. I'm fairly certain. But I've got everything else. There are still players locked out in iOS. It was a big bug from people switching between regions. Android was just updated a few days ago to fix it. Yeah, I heard. I mean, it sucks. That was part of my video. You know, that there's issues going on right now. And then, I mean, they talked about compensation, but I remember being told I was going to get compensation for not getting the last day's login for a stash. And I was going to get compensation, which would have been a bag. Oh, we got coins. That's not the coins I wanted. Oh, God. I guess I'll take it. Okay, I'm just going to set up my You Got Lucky and then we'll go through all my openings. Not sure what I'm leveling up in this region. It might be these boys and girls. Oh, he's close. Look at that. Look at that. He's ready. I'm ready for Romanov. Oh, I really hope he's good. You know my build for Romanov? I'm actually excited about my build for Romanov, and it's not even guaranteed or anything, you know. I've kind of done a foolish thing. Okay, we're gonna just tear that alpha up and leave her in there. And we'll find someone else. Oops, we'll find someone else. Who else do I want to put in here? We want to get levels. I don't mind. I'm going to score points no matter what because of all the trainers I've got. We want to get levels. Is there any level 1 tier 1 character that I'd happy level up? Let me see. I don't think there was anybody. Don't think there was. If not, then I'll go with Larry, and I'll just have to level him up first. Okay, we'll stick like that. Oh wait. Oh, I need I want to do something with a Kate. Oh no, it's not, that's my other region. That's my other region. Okay, I'll go with that. I just have to level him up and tear him up before I claim that. I just have to remember to do that tonight when the level up starts. Okay, let's buy my mods and stuff. 18 minutes. God, I wish the reset wasn't 100% 24 hours. The point I'm making is he has access to stun, taunt, and confuse. He literally can't be resisted completely. True that. True enough. True enough. She's got stun on defense guaranteed on her weapon though, so she's sort of there. I think Clementine is better than she was. It's just a shame she was Gen 1. Just watching you pulling 150 bennies made me laugh like a madman. I mean, that was the great thing about those crates. There's no real downside. That's really still good. There was a good offer last night for about £6 or a tenner for a crossbow, and I think 10 other items. I mean, is that a good offer though? I don't know. Is that a good offer? 65 coins. Has that gone down in price? Why has that gone down in price? Didn't that used to be 70? Guarantee broken Lucille's. Pathway energy. 30. What was the guarantee? 30 for 750. Survival pack. Oh, level up bundle. I just say all 3 stars. Sometimes they do some decent featured stuff. That's much cheaper than I remember it being. I thought it was 70 or something like that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna just get through energy. So I'm probably quite close to 8 round deeds. Okay. Look, which one is better to ascend, Yumiko or Joshua? Which Joshua? Both strong. Joshua's probably better for defense. Yumiko's better for attack. So whichever you need. If you need attack, then. If you need defense, then. Romanov and Priya leaked at the same time. Let's hope bet Priya comes out real soon and Romanov in December. I think everyone's assumption is that Priya's probably going to come out before the next round of TOC, just because that's what everyone's assuming, to push everyone to buy it. No pressure to buy the character before war. It's almost been a week since I've been able to get into my game. Missed out on war, pathway event, Survivors Club happened right after I pulled P2. Man, that sucks. They did say they're going to give compensation, but I mean, they're never going to give you enough compensation. That really sucks. I've been knocked out of my game before for like 2 days. Way back. Way back. Before I started doing YouTube stuff. And it nearly made me stop playing. Like, I was like, well, if I can't get into the game, you know. This was before I was like actually committed. I like the game enough to just play it as much as I do now. So I nearly walked away. So there will no doubt be newer players that have had this happen to them and they've just walked away from the game, you know. Which is just like, it's just, I don't know what the issue was, but surely it was avoidable. John was shown with confused weapon is good. Yeah, true enough. Strong Yumiko. I guess you meant tough. Yeah, I guess you meant tough. Sorry. Yumi is way better. She's better for attack, 100%. But defense, I think Joshua's pretty decent. Both Lee and Magna were there in my leaked months ago. More poignant to say the meta has changed twice since they were first leaked. Think about that. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of theories going on in terms of how they're going to release those characters, whether it's going to be like, you know, no one knows. I mean, what is for sure, though, is they are trying to release offensive characters. They just haven't executed it very well with the last two. Sawyer is not very good. Sorry, just my voice broke there. Sawyer is not very good, and Jackson is like just the leader. Not much else. I mean, he has got an okay active, but his rush is such a letdown that it's almost unusable because of it. It used to be 70. Yeah, they are already feeling the heat. Let's reduce that offer by 5 coins. It used to be 100, but you've got 200 shirts. Ah, okay, so it's... But you get extra stuff now as well. You didn't get those other things. You didn't just get shirts in that offer. Scopely released an offer with 1% for 10 crossbones, but then release the exact same offer the next day, but odds reduced to 0. I mean, I think they have some AI offers as well a lot of the time, where like, I don't know, they have like analytics that try and work out what the most, like every company has this, it's like the most profitable offers, where they'll give out an offer to a subset group of players, and if it's successful, they'll give it to everybody. If it's unsuccessful, they won't give that offer to everybody. And then they'll give another offer that's slightly more expensive or slightly cheaper to the next subset group of players, depending on the previous offer. So if it's really successful, they'll try and make more money the next time around. And this is what every game does. This is pretty much how the mobile market works. Like, it's just how it is, unfortunately. Just trying to get as much money as possible most of the time with offers. I mean, there have been some that have popped up that have had really good value, but it's so rare that I actually just instant close all my offers most of the time. Which is a shame, because sometimes you get some offers which are just not meant to be there, like that green token one. Fortunately, they did offer that out to everybody. Giving us them gloves for 5 coins cheaper to bait us into breaking out. Well, I think most people have already agreed that if you want to spend stuff you've already got, then that's absolutely fine up to you. It's absolutely fine if you actually just want to buy coins, but you know, just, you do whatever you think's the right thing to do at the moment. No one's pressuring anybody into doing anything that they don't want to do. You know, if you don't want to log in for one day, like potentially I've thought about like breaking my login streak as like a, because I can't really do much because I don't drop much money, but my login streak's over 1,000 days, you know. And I was thinking that could be something that I could do, because it means a lot to me having a login streak that much, you know, just playing for that long and stuff. Oh, damn, I get a little emotional here. One sec. I just thought maybe like if I could maybe say that I would do that, or I will do that at a certain point. As much as it doesn't mean anything, it's more of just like it's just to show that how much it's just disappointing me at the moment. I don't want to not log in, but eventually that could be the case in terms of just stopping playing the game, because it's just getting to the point where it's going to happen. So at that point, my login streak won't matter too much. I'd rather lose my login streak than not play a game that I think that's actually got good potential with good people here and stuff. Lock, who would you say is better, Payback Negan or the new Yellow Governor? Payback Negan, for sure. Governor is really good, but he can't do anything alone. He needs an entire team around him. But he's horrible, man. That Governor's horrible, but he needs a team around him. Whereas Negan doesn't. He could literally be the only character on the team, and he's strong. Like, I've seen teams where they've used him as a leader, and he's been absolutely fine. I hate that in the tournament our region was not in it. What, the TOC? I don't know how many regions didn't get included. There must be quite a lot. Free mod swap, by the way. Nice. Something that I really hope they add is just like remove all mod button. I need to remove all my mods. I need to do that so bad. Congrats on the milestone, 1,000 days. I think I've got 1,060 or something. I got a lot of login days. A lot of login days. Cry every time. I got a little bit emotional there. A little bit. I was feeling it. Look at the pathway offer. I'll check it out. 1,000 days, that's longer than I've been alive. Yeah, okay. I'm on 998 days. What's up, Noah? What's up? Is that Noah from Discords? Noah the Survivor. Okay, just waiting for this to finish. It takes a long time to get through energy here. What did you want me to check the pathway offer? I'm going to open my crates. I'm pretty sure I fluffed the weapons. I forgot to craft the weapons. I think part of the reason was I don't have the items to craft the weapons I want, and I just completely forgot that I still should just craft weapons still. I've got those crates, guys, the supreme crates. This could be it. 200,000 coins coming my way. Every single one, 20k coins. Can you imagine that? Yeah, it's me from Discord. Hello! Hello! Noah was kind enough to hit me up with the Twitch subscribe via Amazon Prime. I appreciate that so much. Mad support. He's in my intro now. I've already updated the file to say, you know, big shout out to my Twitch subscribers, my YouTube supporters. It does mean a lot, guys, that people take the time out to do that, to support my channel. I'm hoping to start streaming on Twitch eventually, because the platform's much better set up for supporting creators for free, which is great. I'm over 1,000. Yeah, I'm over 1,000 as well. Paul's Gov slots him into Gabe team, and he still works perfectly. Totally balanced, right? Into Gabe team. Yeah, he would work really well on Gabe team. He doesn't need damage dealers around him. He just needs, you know, he can't do anything. So you'd eventually be able to take him out. Man, I literally just regened another energy. Let me just get rid of it. Sorry, Negan not got. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait a sec. He would work perfectly on that team. Negan would work perfectly on that team too. Yeah. I just remembered I'm in beta. I'm on my second movie already on Amazon Prime. There's actually some good ones on there. Yeah, they added a movie recently that I want to watch. Is it The Running Man? It's got Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm not gonna lie, it's an oldie, but that is one of my favorite films. Sort of like the old Gauntlet style films, you know. You put in that Gauntlet of Doom, and that's basically what The Running Man is. Such a good movie. I want to watch that. I could do maybe a movie night next Tuesday if it's not too hot. Running Man's an old school film. A lot of people maybe not seen it, and it is actually a pretty good movie. And there's obviously the standard cheesy Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, lines. And it was like, I don't want to spoil it if anyone hasn't seen it, but there's a couple about like being ice cold and ice freeze and all this. It's just like, okay, mate. I've got 34k coins, but need good attacking tune mainly. In Death Tunes lately. Well, I would say the best thing you can do with your coins is save them until, like you say, an attacking character comes up and it's double chances. Especially if you're free to play long term, free to play, best thing to do is wait for double chances. Just give yourself as much chance as possible, basically. As much chance as possible. Okay, we're gonna open stuff. You wanted me to check the offers. Pathway offer? Alright, yeah. These are bad. I think they're all 1%. I mean, that guarantees you a crossbow, and it is £28. Everything else is, like, really low percent, man. 99 to 1. That's, like, unreal. You only get one of each as well. Like, 99%, 99.5% is ridiculous. Okay, it should be done now, right? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. You think Gov would be good with a Negan and a Pete leads, even if he doesn't have the leader buff? Yeah, for sure. But I mean, Pete. Oh yeah, Pete. Unless you have. Yeah. I guess he would be. He doesn't need the AP on defense. So, I mean, you could debatably use Donnie lead with those three characters. It's up to you, you know. But it would be fine. It'd be absolutely fine. I'm watching Shaun of the Dead right now. Classic. Classic. Those tunes... These tunes are so OP that leader bonus is becoming irrelevant. Yep. Bro, have you seen Swiss Army Man? Watched it last night and it's so weird. Good but weird. No, I've not heard of that one. Not even heard of that one. Swiss Army Man. I've not heard of that one. Who's in that? Swiss Army Man. Bags got me earlier. All Bert's not worth it. Oh, what? The bags from the roadmap. I'd still say the amount of trainers you get is pretty decent. I mean, how much does that cost overall? Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it's like quite cheap overall. The crossbow is the hard bit, but the rest is pretty decent. It's like 65? 65 of the like energy and 1 crossbow. So it's like actually pretty good how much it doesn't need. To be honest. Could be a lot worse. Oh! What did I do? Okay. There's my second crossbow in this region. Okay. I wonder how I got 200 on my other region first. That's actually kind of worrying. Unless there was one of these that I actually farmed heavy on that region. Complete. Oh, SR. I think I did more SR on the other region. Oh, look, I've nearly finished SR without having to do any of the naughty stuff. Which I probably will have to do to just finish it, but that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Okay. Let's open stuff. Oh no, wait, I have to buy the mods. 2 minutes. I'll just quickly do 1 or 2 of the roadmaps because they're mad quick. I think I haven't done these. No. No. Shaun of the Dead is a weird movie. It is, but it's a classic. It's the guy who played Harry Potter, Daniel Radcliffe. Yeah, that sounds right. The full team is 6-star Pete, not S, Negan, Gov, Holly, and Magno. Ah, okay. If you've got Holly and Magno, then it makes sense. Pete's the one. 100%. That'll work. That'll work. That's actually pretty annoying. Like, Negan's gonna be rushing every turn, you know. You might be able to control him the first turn, but after that, he's rushing every turn pretty much. United's for sure. Like if you're in on the United stuff, just make sure you put your name in and change it to hashtag United as well in game. That's solidarity. Would be funny if they made the main character from Swiss Army Man as a toon in The Walking Dead and had the corpse as his weapon. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost is a very iconic duo though, for sure. They were in a TV show, something around like, I can't remember. And I really liked that show. It was actually pretty funny. They like lived in a flat together. They were roommates. I'm sure it'll be. I'm sure it sounds great, Moon. I guess you have to. I guess you kind of have to see the movie because I have no idea what was just said. Using a body as a weapon. Using a corpse as his weapon. Oh, the corpse. I guess there's something in the movie like that. Do you have a main? I just use these 2 regions. I don't really have a main. But at the same time, one of my regions has had much more time put into it. I got really lucky on this region, which is the newer region. I guess you could say my baby region, but I've still been playing here for a couple of years. I think it's 3 years I've been playing in this region. It's just a year younger than my other region. But I've got pretty decent characters on this region as well. This region, though, is 100% free to play. I don't spend coins in this region. That's my thing going forward. In this region, I'm going to try and make it 100% free to play. That way I can see the sort of characters that you can get. And the other key region I'm going to do all my coin pools and stuff. So I can still do coin pools. The only time I'd ever do it is if like a 10 pool would get me like a bonus for an event that I would desperately need. Which may actually be happening. which is a shame, like I say, just due to how things have gone at the moment. Okay, we're close, we're close. I can't remember what it was called. It was called like My Room or Empty Space or something like that. What's his name? Simon Pegg. I'll do Nick Frost instead, because I'm pretty sure he's been in less stuff. I think he's funnier as well, which is a shame. Nick Frost. Scroll down. IMDb. Spaced. It was called Spaced. Only 2 years it was out. Such a funny TV series. And there's a woman in that who, I'm going to be honest, is strangely attractive for me. Not my sort of woman normally. I don't know. I've seen her interviewed a couple of times. She's really annoying, but I don't know. I find her quite attractive. Just thought I'd say that, you know. I think it's her personality is pretty cool. But yeah, it's called Spaced. It was pretty funny if you've ever seen it. If you ever get a chance to watch it, I think it's only 2 seasons. And the seasons are only... The first season is only 7 episodes. And the second season is 7 episodes. So literally 14 episodes. It's actually pretty funny. I wish I had the Red Sandy. Red Sandy's awesome. I think Swiss Army knife, the corpse is the knife. How would you use a 6-star max out Alice if you got it? As a leader, most of the time. But I'd use it behind Alice if I wanted to. She'd be awesome, basically. What's up, Cygnus? Just a quick hello on holiday at in-laws week way before treatment. Alright, man. Try and have as much fun as possible, man. Take it easy. Take it easy, bruv. Drop me a message on Discord whenever, man. But take it easy. Put those feet up. Okay. Bags time, guys. We're opening stuff. Yeah, I did. I totally forgot the weapons. It has happened before. I do make these mistakes sometimes. I am a human being. I try not to, guys. I try not to. But we're going to buy everything. The norm. This reminds me of like the intro of a TV show. This noise here. Ching. It's like they're using a stock sound that I've heard a lot of times. Can't remember what TV show it is. Okay, we're going to open the mods first. Then we're going to open those Supreme crates. Probably, look at my roster right now. 601. So it could be a 751. Oh, good. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get something. Coins or mods. Coins, please. Wait, I'm doing the wrong thing. Okay. I'm going to do these extra bags just for the faction completion. Supreme crates. There they are, guys. 10. Right there. So, I haven't got the sniffer nose. I can't smell out the coins yet. Trying to get. Okay, any guesses on the mods on this region? I'm gonna open these random ones. Can get golds here. Oh, that's actually not too bad. I mean, it could be a lot worse for a gold mod. 10% chance. I think it's 10% chance. It's not too bad. I'll take it. I will take that. Okay, the rest is silver. Mystery again. Bronze. And the rest are guaranteed golds or 50-50. Okay. Okay. No! I think I'll skip the silver league bags. I think I'll skip them. Give them any old skipperoo. Wanted to stop by and say hello, Locke. Really appreciate that so many community members are joining in on Players United move. Keep up the great work, man. Are you excited for tomorrow? Yes. I'm excited for tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday. I guess I'm excited for tomorrow. Is there something special about tomorrow? 184k I have less than 1k. You spend all yours. I don't spend mine. I mean, what I just bought there is what I spend every week. I say stun on defense. Yes, please. Stun resist, I guess you mean. Stun resist. Defense down. Resist crit. Set best mod. No, pizza cake. Why do you do this when all I do is help you on Discord with your teams? Why? HP on attack. Stun resist on defense. Taunt resist on HP. Wouldn't mind any of those. HP attack can be okay. Season 10 trailer drops. Ah, okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'll probably check it out. Okay, we're gonna watch my polls. Silver. These are 50-50 crates, but hopefully get 1 gold. I'm always happy with 1 gold from these. Damn. I can't remember what I need here. I think I need attack versus tough on attack set on gold. Oh, it's not too bad. Impair resist isn't like a big usage at the moment. Don't think it really ever will get big usage. Stun resist is so important. But I mean, behind the shield, I think because taunt resist is quite heavily needed right now. I'm gonna remod my team quite heavily towards taunt resist as well. I have said this. Just a heads up, if anyone wants to follow my team and see how it goes. But a lot of the stun resist I don't see needed at the moment. HP resist. Damn, if they would have just been swapped around with that other gold mod. The traits were nice. Switched around. Okay, we'll go with the normal gold mods first, and then we'll go to the league ones. Okay, that's not too bad. HP set, it's not too bad. HP on defense. Did someone say that? HP on defense. Defense on the HP on defense. Moon. There we go. You got one. You got one. You got one. Defense while confused. No. Defense while confused again. I said no. Burn resist. You said bleed resist on crap. It's like you went for the horrible combo. Out of world refills. World refills can be a problem, man. What resist mods do you think I should run on my green, blue, death mainly? I would say stun resist on defense is generally a good idea to go. Oh, come on. Come on with these. Come on. Confuse resist on defense there, not too bad. There's a crazy driver outside my house there. Speeding along. Ah, the combos, man. Oh, these mods are useless. Like attack versus a trait on a defensive set. I mean, I don't know how I would ever be useful. Damn. And then defense while confused again. We got 2 exactors. Like these mods this week have been horrendous. I think my best mod was like probably like the one that you said, HP on defense. The one that you called. I mean, dual sliding stun and attack while taunted. Attack while taunted. What, stun resist? You see, the biggest problem with attack while taunted is now, because taunted got buffed, effectively you can lock your characters in if they do too much damage with their attacks while taunted. So doing attack while taunted is not great unless you want to try a real cheeky focus team and force taunt, which can only work against certain teams. Douglas and Rick, you can get big buffs with that, huge buffs. Like I think it's like 80% attack. I could be wrong, but I think you can get up to 80% attack. I'll just check that before I open this. But I think you can get up to 80% attack with that. Let's just check. Question mark. Information. Stats. Attack while taunted is up to, yeah, you can get up to 100% bonus attack. So if you could get the right combo, you could just get so much damage output. Like, so much. It's really hard to get that combo though. Like to force it. Oh, sorry, I just hit my mic. To force it. I mean, you can start the focus first and know that there's someone who's going to taunt go off, but you have to force them to attack the right character. That's the only thing. Okay, we've got the Supreme crates, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It could just be another 150 bennies. 3k HP. 2k defense is better than 2k HP, 2k defense. It's better to have 2.5k each. The only people who it's okay to have unbalanced are shields. And you should probably have less defense than HP because they buff their own defense when they shield. Pretty much. But you want them as even as possible. I've run some tests, and HP by itself is better than defense by itself, but both of them together is much better. Like, it's really obvious. Like, it's very small percentage gains with higher HP pool than defense pool, but both of them being even with the same overall stat amount is much more powerful than being balanced. It's much more powerful. Okay, guys, we're gonna open 10 Supreme Crates. 20k coins, please. I would even take the mods, but 20k coins, please. We're gonna get bennies. 15 of them. Another 15 bennies. Oh, my feet are tingling, guys. I want a drink. Another 15 bennies. So 45 bennies so far. 60 bennies so far, man, my roster. Oh, God. Come on. More bennies. So that's 75 bennies. Good luck. Give me bennies. It didn't work. I like the thought. I like the thought. It's like, okay, I'll give you what you want just for this one time. It's like, wait, why? Why do you do this? Why do you do this? More bennies. 3 more pulls. We're running out. We're running out. 2 more pulls. That's 135 bennies. Like, imagine saying, I got 135 bennies so far in this event, and I'm disappointed. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. What did we get? I'm gonna just check chat. I can't see what I got. What did we get, guys? I'm gonna watch your reaction. What did we get? Welp. That doesn't look good contradiction. That looks like a bad reaction there. Where did you get these? F. F seems bad. F in the chat. Is it Benny's? F. Nope. I bet the odds of getting 20k coins is like, yeah, it's probably really low. If they don't display the odds, you can guess that it's low. We get Benny's. We get Benny's. I got it from the roadmap. Jack, I got it from the roadmap. This roadmap here. In this crate. That's what we want. Like, the worst we can get is Benny's. The very worst. But that's what we wanted. 20k coins. That's so much coins. It's unreal. Not this time around. We might get another go. I'll see. I mean, how am I doing? I'm 2 right now, right? 2 out of 8. Yeah, I'm not feeling it, guys. I'm not feeling lucky, unfortunately. I'll hit 200 bandanas or bandages. I probably will hit 200 broken Lucille's. Territory battles. Oh, we're nearly at 4,500. We nearly on the first one. Unfortunately, you actually get a little amount here. Character level ups. I'm nearly finished the second one. I'm going to hit quite a lot of the character level ups, actually, because I'm going to level up a lot of characters with these trainers. I'm going to level up a lot of characters. I'm actually going to aim to do that, because that is a lot. 70's a lot. That's 100. And that should get me to the 200 pretty much. Walker Hordes is another 100. Let me just calculate that again. Energy. Walker Hordes. Okay, let me see. 200 and I've got 52. Let me just calculate this, guys, because I'm going to be quite close. Okay, I get 100 here. I'm going to do this because I'm going to can my way through it. If it's like Moon says it is, then even better. Forget about these for the moment. Another 100, so that's 250 I'll have at that point. I'll get another... I'm going to get another 24 from the roadmap. How much was it exactly that I had? 52, so I'll have 24. I'll have 276. Okay? 276. Probably we'll get the first territory one. We might as a faction can the second one if we're close. But we're not going to hit that last one. It's kind of unreachable. So I'll be at 281, maybe 291. 291 means that I'd only have to do the third thing on these roadmaps 3 times, and then I'd have enough Lucille's to get 300. Okay, so that'd be 2. So that'd be 2. And then I'd have 4. So I need to get 3 more. I would spend 100 on the Savior's Path to get the another one, so that'd be 3, so that'd be 5. Okay. It's sounding good at the moment, actually. It's sounding pretty good. I need... How many more of these have I got? Is it this one? I need 108 more bandages to get that. Bandages are a hard one to get because they don't actually give enough. Where are the bandages? I've got a lot of the bandages already. We should hit the bags. The second GB opens his bags, we've got the bags. Nah, we might not hit the bags. 15,000 is actually quite a lot. But we might hit the second one on the bags. The roadmap stages, I will just farm with cans if I really need to. The raids I'll finish. There's a raid tournament. I'll get the top milestone in that. I want to do as much of this on natural as possible. And then I'll do the other stuff like as much as I need to. Have I done the SR one now? SR. Nearly. The war one is going to be an issue. We might hit the first milestone on the war. It's going to be tough, guys. I'm probably not going to get her, unfortunately. Like, the war milestone's messing us up. The war milestone is messing us up. And so is the territory one. And the war milestone counts for a lot. That's 40, sorry. That's quite a lot, unfortunately. I'll get to... I could potentially do the... We desperately need to hit the first milestone. I might be really close to getting it. No, I'm going to keep going, you know. Gotta keep going. I want to get Piper. I think she's got some usability. Like... Cutthroat, sorry, is actually pretty decent if used properly. You can make some characters hit really hard just on their basic attacks with Cutthroat, you know, if you've got the right team set up. Because I think it might work with the debilitating attack from... I'm not sure what counts as a debilitating status. Let me read the forums. It should give a idea of that because there is a combat section. Combat reference guides. Let me just find Cutthroat on here. Cut. Okay, Cutthroat. When this character performs an attack or damaging rush on an enemy, see, it does it on rushes as well. I knew Cutthroat worked on rushes. If the enemy is afflicted by any of the following statuses, Stun, impair, taunt, or confuse. Their damage is increased by 50%. Okay, so it's only those 4. I need to have some... Oh, on my other region, I've got impair on defense on one of my characters. Obviously, the shield. So that would work really well there. She'd work there. I knew she would give an extra... Like, 50% bonus on rushes is insane. It's actually really, really insane. It says it in-game probably as well. Let me just check the in-game one. Just so you can see it on the screen. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That's a mistake. Traits. Special skills. It might not give a full description though, we'll see. I might have already bypassed it. I think it might be down the bottom now because it's been updated. I'm not sure. Nope. It was cutthroat. I must have already passed it. Probably passed it again. And oh, cutthroat was actually one of the first. Imagine human shield was one of the first special skills. That's unreal. Okay. Wait. I thought I saw it. Cutthroat. Decapitate. Oh, there it is. Whenever this character damage on the... Okay, it doesn't say the statuses here. So it's those 4 statuses. Stun, impair, confuse, or taunt. Stun, impair, confuse, or taunt. You could use... Yeah, that's a good point, actually. That's a good point. Really good point. And I'm going to be able to ascend him next week because I will just level him up. That's a nice point there. Oh. Yes. Yes. Yes, we shall. Because we can. I like this character. Even though I don't think she's mega useful, I just like her. She looks cool. She's a police officer, right? Because I think her 5-star has the police officer badge. Yeah, there you can see the police officer badge. She loses that as a 6-star. That's a shame. But as a 6-star, she doesn't have that badge anymore. But she is a police officer. I like Rose quite a lot. I got her from ascending 4 stars to 5 stars. And she's a drop leader. Yeah, she loses the badge. But I'll take her as a 6-star. Don't think I've got anyone else who I can ascend. I don't want to ascend a second one of these. Tier 3, level 1. These aren't maxed out. I don't think he's really yet useful. Do I just ascend for the sake of it? I mean, I guess I just do it at this point. I haven't got him before, so I might as well just ascend for the sake of it while I've got all this roster. All these bennies. Okay. He looks cool, but unfortunately, you know, if he had 100% heal reduction, this guy would be really legit. Like, just 100% heal reduction, and he'd actually have a really good usability to certain people. It's just such a shame. Like, 100% heal reduction is just too overpowered. Could have been for 2 turns to that line. Oh well. Doesn't have an attached weapon. Okay, we've got another 6-star. There's no one else to ascend. Got quite a few people lined up though. Shiva, Bruce, Cole, Romanov. I might have to save some of my bennies. I will have to save some of my bennies. Impaired, stun, confuse, I believe. Yep, impaired, stun, confuse, and taunt. Bleed isn't debilitating. I think it's anything that stops you, affects you from doing something else is what debilitating means. One sec.
This is the definition of debilitating. Of a disease or condition, making someone very weak and infirm.
yeah, that would basically be like impaired, makes you weaker, like not able to rush, stun, stops you from. I mean, that's the actual definition of it. Do you need to complete all missions to get her territory and bags? We probably won't. No, you don't need to complete everything. Because you can do this. You can do the third mission cycle. This mission. To cycle some bits around. And I'm probably going to have to do that for the Lucille's to hit 300. If I do that for the Lucille's to hit 300, I need to save the rest of the bandages I get. How much more bandages can I get? Because I might have messed up by doing that roadmap, to be honest. Oh, I can get a lot. I can get enough. I can potentially get her. I can get 3 from the other thing, and I can get 3 from bandages. I can get 3 from both bandages, and if I do the rotation thing. And then, yeah, I can get 3 from bandages and thing. I might actually have to start doing... I need to do rotation at least 3 or 4 times for Lucille's. But I could have to do it 5 times. So I have to make sure there's enough days left. And the amount of days that are left in the event right now are 12. So in like 3 or 4 days, I need to really work it out. I mean, I just worked it out right now, and it still seems doable. I still seem like I have a chance. Like, worst comes to the worst, I could potentially just do a 10 pull. I've already done 2 single pulls. I could do a 10 pull. Oh no, does the 10 pull not get me yet? 20 pull. Worst comes to the worst. I've got the coins, and that would guarantee me the character. But I could potentially do it without doing that. It would just, I have to do the rotation on the bits and pieces. Which is doable, like I say. But the reason I don't want to do that too much is because then I want to have 65 for the completion of this. Because, I mean, I want to get that bag as many times as possible. But, again, if I have any leftovers, I can just get... I mean, this costs 120 energy. But I can get other stuff on the stages that are pretty decent. So if you have enough crossbones at the end of the event, and you still have some of this energy... You might as well unlock it just to do a couple of the stages, just to get some of these bandoliers and stuff, just because it's extras. I think I can get her. I'll try really hard to get her once, and probably on my other region, because I've got the Magna there, and it would work with the debilitating that stuff. I mean, yeah, no worries, but no, it's all good. I didn't have any clue which ones it meant. Wait, do you want to waste medals on these guys? My medals are good, man. My medals are good. My medals are good. How much is it to ascend somebody? 250 or 300? 300. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1,500 for those guys. I want to ascend a Clementine as well on this region. I told you what I'm doing already, right, with my Clementine. I've got 2 5-stars. And the 6-star I had on my other region, I pulled as a 6-star, so I've never ascended Clementine. So when I ascend her, I'm making a video about it, like just ascending Clementine to 6-star. And I, fingers crossed, people will like the video just because it's Clementine. I know there's some Clem fans out there. Just because it's Clementine, I have to do that. It feels right. It feels like the right thing to do, you know? Okay, I think I failed some stages, so we're going to try and get some bonus points. If you complete SR and you want to score points, this is the best way to do it, I think. Is to go back and complete stages that you failed, because the max points you get for a stage is probably better than what you can get from the last stage just farming it. Because the bonus points are generally quite high, even on lower stages. I think I might have failed a bronze stage, like 2-starred it, because I generally nuke one of my own characters on Reflect. It's generally how I lose characters. Which is fine, you know. They don't call it a lockdown for nothing. Looking good so far, though. Looking good so far. potentially could be safe. Watch it be one of these bronze stages. I can feel it. I already know. I already know it's happened. Please, don't embarrass me on stream, SR. I'm looking good. It's looking good. Ah, we made it, guys. I actually didn't do it. I did lose some people, though, so... I'm pretty sure I lost some people. But I don't know why I'm not sure why. Unless I think I lost one of these late stages here and I redid it already, maybe. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. What's up, Mega Destroyer? It's going good. Can't complain. Can't complain. How's it going for you? Scopely will not respond and does not seem to care about the player community, only about the cash flow they can squeeze out of us. Slow and steady wins the race, not reaching for a quick back. The response has been so massive, though. It'd be really detrimental not to respond. It's been such a massive community outcry here. You can't not respond in some way. If you ignore that, it's going to be a big issue. Like, not responding is worse than responding negatively. Honestly. Because, like, honestly, if there's no response before the weekend, I have no idea what these guys could do. Like, just in terms of, like, they're not going to respond to this. This is them being civilized, you know? I was involved in some parts of this. Like, one of my main things was just, like, try and keep it as civilized as possible. Be that good community. And these guys done amazing. Amazing. Like, hats off to them. This sort of thing's been done in the past really badly. And these guys pulled off, like, a really civilized move. And it's been really well responded to. Nothing in there is breaking any sort of foreign rules or anything like that. And everything's done 100% correctly there. It'd be a massive misstep to ignore that. Massive. The RTS community flagged Bane's post on the forum. It happens, don't worry. It'll be unflagged eventually. Sometimes it takes a bit of time. Moderators just have to respond to the flags and stuff. And with a post with that many flags on it, it's bound to get some of the post flags. How did you get so many legendary ascendable tokens? I got a lot when the original crates came out. Unfortunately, I can't remember what they were called. Some of you guys might remember it. I might have had it on my stream. It was back in August 2017. Oh, I didn't stream at the time then. It might be on some of my videos then back then. I actually did cover the event, so it'll probably be on one of my videos in August 2017. And it was a crate that gave out a lot. Initially, we got a lot of medals. And I said to my brother, like, this is going to be an issue later on. We should just go all... You had a choice of like 4 or 5 things you could get. One of them was gear, and I said gear is always going to be available, you know? At the time, it was quite needed, but I said, like, to my brother, I said, gear is always going to be available, whereas these medals could be, like, really short supply. So we went all in on getting those medals. And when I say all in, we got so much. I had, like, 3 million from the get-go, and I've never really been below 3. I've always been over, like, 3-4 million. Sorry, I might have missed some of your Leicester, didn't realise this was live. Train wreck indeed. It's all good. It's all good. You have to remember it's a business. They gave too much free, nobody spends and won't be able to update events and any content at all. No support app removed all. Or if they give too much. That's why it's called a balance. 100%. That's why it's called a balance. And right now it's not balanced. That's the biggest issue that the game's got. I 100% agree with what you're saying. They've got to balance it correctly, but right now it's balanced so heavily away from free to play, and the gap is so huge that they could literally right now just give everyone Piper, and it would, like, all the free to plays, it would make barely any difference in terms of how they come up against them promo teams. That's how big the gap is right now, you know? They could mistakenly just hand out Alice to every team, and it wouldn't give you that much of a boost. And she's one of the best Generation 2 characters, only like from 6 months ago. That's how messed up it is for free-to-play right now, because there's not a great enough balance. That's the issue. I think that's one of the main issues that's trying to be outlined at the moment. So this is why I went for SC for the month. 3 pulls towards miles and 1 roadmap plus the roster slots for an army of bennies. Yeah, it wasn't a bad idea, to be honest. It wasn't a bad idea. All works, I guess. The Pathways offer in the shop for £8.49 has odds on the bags. That's a good at least. Every offer in the shop has odds on the bags. They have to do it that way. I just wish that odds were on every bag. Just be transparent. Be that good guy, because that's what it's meant. That would be a good move. There's a game that I used to play called it's called Dirty Bomb, and it was an FPS game. They mismanaged their game in a slightly different way in terms of the characters they brought out in that game. As much as you could attain them free to play, some of them made the game not fun for other people just because they were stupid. In terms of like had invisibility and stuff like that. Different sort of broken balance. It isn't that everyone couldn't play those characters. It was just like it's just stupid. But all of their crates had odds on them. And they didn't have to do that. It wasn't part of the rules. There isn't part of the rules. It is part of the rules now in China. And because it's part of the rules in China, a lot of these games have to open up their odds. CSGO, for instance, one of the really well-known games that has crates in its game, doesn't have odds like in Europe published. It is published in China, and you can sort of find out what the odds are if you dig, but yeah. How many days in advance do you have to start recycling? Probably 5 at least for me. So, like in a Monday, I have to pretty much decide what I'm going to do and start deciding if I'm going to recycle. I might not even have enough. Like that's the thing. Like, and recycling too early, you're wasting that resource that you could use on the other roadmap. That's why you can't. I could just do it now, but it's such a hard balance. It really depends on. Honestly, this is the worst bit. It really depends on how well my faction do this weekend in both my regions in war. If we hit one of the war milestones, territory milestones, like the first one seems to be quite guaranteed in both my regions. The second one, I don't know. Like that could make the difference though in terms of how many times I'd have to do it for the Lucille's. I think the territories was a big mess up. I don't think they thought it would go so low. You had to hit 600 per day as a faction to get that. That's ridiculous as the top one. And that was basically everyone using 20 energy a day, which is an hour energy refresh. So it's dumb. Really, well, I guess the 10 hours refresh is not too bad, but it's just to stick on top of that is hard. The war one's going to be difficult. I think we'd have to hit the first. Even hitting the first one's going to be hard. We've only got one more war in this region because it's only got CRW. Okay. Just so you guys, you can sort of spread it to people. This milestone can be hit by doing scout wars, and it can be hit by doing tower attacks. Those count towards the battles in war. Scout, you just have to start the scout. You can flee, but if you win the scout, you know what you should do to try and help people out. Is if you want to do this anyway, you don't have to, is when war starts, drop your team for the first minute and then raise your team afterwards so that people can attack against drop teams for that. I'm going to try and remember to do that on a regular basis. It will be hard because it's only 2.5 minutes, that intro. It will be difficult to remember, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. But maybe people can hit one of those milestones that way. Let me see. Free pools, the pathways. They need a free-to-play region for all free-to-play regions, for light spending regions. You see that? You see, the thing is, and this is, I don't want people to take this too personally, but spenders don't want to come up against spenders. No one wants to come up against spenders too often. And spenders spend to have an advantage. They don't want to spend to have exactly the same competition as they would have if they were on a free-to-play region, just with different characters. You pay for an advantage. It's you know, you're paying for an in-game advantage over your opponent. That's why it's called pay to win. You don't pay to just have different looking characters. I mean, in some games they do, but that isn't why people are paying in this game. They're paying to have a clear competitive advantage. And if you put them like WOC every now and again, sure, they'd be up for that. But there's a reason that when WOC finished, they didn't all go to the same region. It's because they do not want that competition 24/7. They want to be dominating. Wales do not want to have... They might want that competition with one other faction, but not with every other faction. No way. Not 24/7. Not a chance. Green card is awesome against the Reflect Toon on SR. Lydia is also really important for the bonus HP. Green card is good against Reflect Toon. Why is that? Is it just because you can AoE and kill them? Does that actually work? The one I liked against Reflect, obviously Guardian Shields are good. Collaterals work pretty well. That's the only way the game can succeed, making them profit. I don't think people would spend as much. And then what would happen is you'd be in a pure free-to-play region, and then people would start spending, and there'd have to be some way to implement like booting them out of the region and stuff, because light spending would be much more powerful in a free-to-play region, you know. Did you see Link's video earlier today regarding Players United? Some pretty constructive criticism. Yeah. A lot of not to criticize the video. A lot of this stuff has been, you know, outlined before. Some really nice ideas though, and it's good to get it all out in a video. Hopefully, like, you know, someone from Scopely watches our videos and just takes note of what we're saying, and you hope. You can only hope. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like, there could be a developer who watches my videos every week and really enjoys my content and thinks everything I say is on point, and like, they want to put that into the game, but unfortunately there's a decision maker above them that just says no. And that is literally, unfortunately, how employment works. Everyone's been there. Everyone's had a boss that's just like, I don't think that's a good idea. Regardless of how more experienced you are in the role, regardless of anything, you might not actually have the power to actually, especially in a game like this, developers just can't go, oh, I want to make this part of the game, and they just build it and implement it. It has to go through this mega process. It takes months. Like, to get something put into this game takes at least, I would say, like 3 to 4 months. At least, probably closer to like 5 or 6 in terms of initial idea to actual implementation. Like Hordes was probably in production, like testing, probably the best, the good amount of 2019. Most of it, if not even in late 2018. So like, things take time, and they can't just devote time to something that isn't sort of agreed upon that they can do so. Some companies give a bit of freedom, but I'm pretty certain that Road to Survival has quite a small dev team in terms of, I think they don't just work on Road to Survival as well. I could be wrong there, but I get the feeling that it is like a rotational dev team where they might work on Looney Tunes every now and then. They might work on the new Star Trek now and again, but they might have some devoted developers, but they might have some rotators as well, like the hot, not hot as in hot, not hot as in hello there, but hot as in hot seat developers who just jump from game to game within Scopely. It could work like that. We just don't know, unfortunately. Hey, what's else been said? They already make new regions often for new players. My idea would be to implement it and everyone could enjoy the game while Scopely continues to be successful. I think it was fine before it just outscaled the balance. They only need to just make slightly better free-to-play characters that are legacy characters. You know, no one's using a legacy promo over a legacy character over a promo. Even if you made, you know, see that Romanov I made, right? Pretty strong, right? But no way someone's going to use that character over an Axel. No way are they going to use it over an Axel. And that's the advantage difference you should get with money, is you get a better character, but the character in free-to-play is still good. Not as good as the promo, but still good and usable. Michelle, for instance. No one's going to use Michelle over a character that's exactly the same that's a promo. You know, main reason people use her is because of her active skill and her leader skill within promos, not because of her rush. But the main reason free-to-play use her is because of her leader skill and rush. Yeah? See, there's the difference. Michelle is used for her active and her leader skill in promos, like whales. But in free-to-play, she's used because of her rush and her leader skill. You see? Her rush is a bonus for whales, whereas her active's a bonus for free-to-play. Because a lot of free-to-play don't have the sort of team can build for it. That sort of thing. Like, this is my attack team in raids. And it is like just this best of what I could do with what I've got. I use a 5-star still, but it's just the best of what I could do. Okay? Now, Sandy would potentially be worse, but in a different way. Oh, it's because I got 26 new mods. Okay. Sandy would potentially be worse than the Romanov I came up with, but she has slightly higher potential because of the double attack weapon. You know? She can effectively kill 2 people. Yada, yada, yada. And then you've got teams with S-Class Pete on it. I'm not going to be able to scratch this team. Did he imply I'm a dev? Quite cheeky. Oh, no, I didn't imply you're a dev. I didn't imply you're a dev. I implied there could be a dev who watches my stream or watches my videos on a regular basis. They might even speak up from time to time and just not have actually said that they're a dev. And like I said, they could potentially think what I say is pretty good, but it doesn't mean they can just say, you know, put it straight in the game. Just life doesn't work like that, unfortunately. It's a shame, but yeah. Look, if you do 2 20k boxes, would you blow it all on the next Premier Tune, or wait to see if Scripty starts making positive changes? I'm planning not to spend any coins for a while. I'm probably only ever going to spend coins again if there's 2 times chances. We saw, what was the character that came the other day? Did anyone else see this? This blew my mind. I was like, what is this? It was, is it Chris or was it John? He's got really just like a normal name. It was, I've gone way past. William. They promoted William and he wasn't double chances. That's really weird, right? You think JB watches your stream? He tunes in from time to time, but JB, when he tunes in, he says hello, you know? He's not trying to be that, like, he's not there taking notes or anything like that. At least I don't think so. I speak to JB all the time. Like, if JB wants to talk to me, he can just message me and ask me stuff. So I'm down to speak to JB. I'm down to speak to the devs too, but I think they're just too worried to, like, speak directly to players a lot of the time. Even content creators, which is a shame because I know a lot of content creators from other games who've got such good relationship with their devs. They just speak to them all the time, and it's just frustrating. This game just doesn't seem to be on the same page as everyone else. It just seems really annoying. I'm not a big spender, just 2 passes very rarely. A small offer for cash, quit pulling back in when 6 stars released. I don't disagree, everyone needs a fair chance, but just one that's not going to kill the game. I mean, it wasn't killing the game before 6 stars come out. It didn't kill the game when 6 stars came out, like in terms of a fair balance. It didn't kill the game up until Gen 2 characters came out, and then the gap started to get huge. Like, it started to get really, really big. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with some. That's why I paid to win some noobs. But I will say this: the strongest people, I have 100% confirmed this with myself now. The strongest people are free to play, and here's my argument for it. Free to play come up against the hardest defenses because the people who pay don't come up against their own faction. You know, the whale factions, like in my region, the people who have it hardest, yeah, people who have it hardest are not these guys. TTT do not have it the hardest because they never face their own faction, and their faction's got like monsters in it, like absolute disgusting monsters. You know, every team is just absolutely beast, but they never face each other so they don't have it as hard as everybody else, if that makes sense. That doesn't mean they're not as good. It's just it's hard to know how good you are if you're constantly coming up against weaker teams than you are. It must get boring for them, and that's why a lot of pay-to-win people are on the side of free-to-players, because they know what teams they're coming up against, and they're just like, yeah, these teams are horrendous. They do need a little bit of a boost. Yeah. And some of these teams, like I'm sure TTT have maybe got 1 or 2 free-to-play in there. Probably not that many. I would say it's probably quite a whalish faction. They have some mad strong teams. They want to spend in the game, that's up to them. But like I said, the people who have the hardest time of it are the people who come up against them, not them. And they're the people you've got to be batting for, you know? Those are the majority of the game, unfortunately. Most people are going to be facing them factions, not be own factions. But yeah, what can I say? I think there's so many things they can change in this game and fix, you know? Survivors Club is one of the most obvious ones for me they could fix. And I'd 100% be down for buying Survivors Club if it was everything in it was good. Where is it? If everything in it was good, or like 95% of it was good. But right now, so much of it I don't need that it's just like, you know, I don't know what I can compare it to. Like, I don't go to a store and buy a pair of shoes for the laces. And that's basically what you're doing when you get Survivors Club. You're buying all of it to get one thing in there, which just doesn't seem right. It seems off. Like, maybe 2 things. For me, I would be doing it for the free premiere every day and the character slots. You know, you don't... That's a pretty decent comparison. I wouldn't buy a pair of trainers to get the laces. I just buy the laces by themselves. So if I could just buy this by itself, I would. And that's why I said the best way they could do is if they could split this up into sub-subscriptions that you can add on to the top subscription. That would be the best way they could do. Lowest rep in TTT is still P12. Doesn't mean they're not a well, but yeah. Lowest prestige. I mean, they could be like me, where they wailed at one point, they got into a good spot, and then now they've just been in a really active faction. They're really active themselves, and they're going to get lots of pulls. They're going to get more chances of getting characters. They only need certain characters. They could save their coins for certain characters. You do need the no crafting parts. I do. Yeah, I do. I got my other region, I guess. I'm kind of screwed there, but it would be nice. But if I had the choice to pay for it or not, as like a choice, like choose the certain things, I wouldn't choose that, because I can craft the parts. Things that I can get myself, I wouldn't want to pay for. Things that I can't get myself, I would. Like, I can't get extra roster slots right now. I can't get pulls for free every day. You know, I'd still have to spend coins, but food I can get, materials I can get, dog tags I don't need, and the stuff for the armory I can craft myself. So that the majority of stuff in there I don't need or I can get already. It has too much of a wide appeal. If it appeals to the top people, it appeals to everybody. But if it appeals to anybody who's new to the game, it doesn't appeal to the people who are veterans, if you know what I mean. I think the potential for Survivors Club is big as well, so hopefully they do come back to it. I've got some... I might make a video for that, actually, because that's actually a pretty decent idea. I just don't know how easy it is to implement it on how to sell stuff. I don't know the sort of rules behind that sort of stuff, if I'm honest. Like, for me, I get by, but as much as hard as it is, I've been lucky on some pulls. Like, I've got disarms and stuff. I got that from a war crate pool. I think I spent some coins to get that pool. That was when there wasn't a guaranteed war pool on the stash, and I managed to get Bruce. So sometimes you can just get lucky as a free-to-play. Definitely the Survivors Club should include unlimited character slots. So I think the reason they have to limit the character slots is due to the same reason they every now and again they send out a message saying, yeah, we're deleting all your old weapons, just because I think it can have some server-side issues if you store that many weapons. It can probably also have issues on your game. If you're having issues with your game and you've got loads and loads of weapons or loads of certain like t-shirts or certain helmets or certain like pieces of gear, could potentially be because of that, as stupid as it sounds. Well, they did boost 6-star stats, don't forget. Yeah, that was ages ago. Ages ago. GR Scopely, I think, answered the To community check forum. Okay. Oh, to our player community. Okay, I'll put this on the screen, guys. Let me just change this to the normal music because it's a bit frantic. Okay, can I zoom in one more time? There we go. There we go. Okay, first of all, thank you to our amazing community of passionate players for sharing this statement with us. Your feedback is well articulated to help guide our efforts to make our game the awesome experience our players deserve. We are just as passionate to deliver that to you. We acknowledge the points you've outlined, good, and understand how important it is for you to see improvements so you can keep enjoying the game you love and fight for. To that end, we have been working on a number of things we believe will not only improve the game experience, but also allow for more community input and visibility into our progress. What this will look like: a player council, a brain trust of committed, engaged, and passionate players to help us to craft a collective vision forward. Okay. A set of promises, a set of statements and commitments that outline what we strive to deliver for you in our game. Hopefully, like, that means the next 3 months, for instance. A promise roadmap, a timeline with milestones to be regularly updated that calls out what we are doing and when to expect it. Okay. Sounds good. It takes a lot to build, maintain, and operate a rewarding experience for all of you, and we appreciate you working with us on next steps. We will start by crafting this vision with all of you now. However, please know this process will take time and will evolve as we go. Your post is an excellent starting point and gives us a perspective on the way the players currently experience our game. With collective input, engagement, and alignment on vision, we are confident that together we can build the type of experiences that entice, excite, and delight. We don't believe it is possible to do this without the help of our most avid players. Okay, 100%. The most important thing here is this is a good response. Good response. But it is just words at the moment. So personally, I'm much more a person of action in terms of, like, I think what, you know, action speaks louder than words. But this is really good. If they can back this up with the actual action that they're saying that they're going to do. I mean, this is so easy to call out. The thing about putting something down on paper like this is you can call out that it hasn't worked really easily, or it hasn't happened really easily. So if they can do this, it would actually be really good. Especially the promise roadmap. Things like understanding when the next Ascendable is going to come out. Promises. I mean, I think this is all down to the guys who set this up, basically. You know, the guys who set up the actual letter and the thing out straight away. Because the way they handled that, like I said earlier, was perfect. If they would have handled that as badly as they did in the past, we would never have got this reply. And this is because we've got the community managers on our side. They agree. They can see the sentiment. There was no bad. It was all civilized. 100% hats off. I'll read some of the replies as well. There might be some swearing and stuff, so I apologize. Okay, pretty much exactly what I said in terms of action versus words. Very important. Very important, that is action. Pretty much everyone's saying the same thing. Everyone knows the same thing. In terms of just like, it is what it is. And then I'm not checking this guy's posts. Bane better lead the round table. I mean, mega hats off to Bane, but it was not just him. He did post the letter, but it was a big group of people who are involved. I'm willing to bet my life savings that this player council is going to consist of whales. It's nice for Scopely to respond to the post, though. Hopefully it has a mix of players, but I think that every single player on there should be a veteran. That's all. Doesn't necessarily have to be a whale, but it should be a veteran. 100%. Doesn't matter whom on the council as long as they are there for the players in mind. There we go. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the most important thing. It's good to have a balance, though. This is a win, and yes, mix a free-to-play and pay-to-play on it. I mean, while Ghoul is saying this, while these guys are saying what they're saying, you've got to realize that this only happened because everybody got together and decided that it wasn't good enough. So everyone was on the same page initially, so hopefully in the council would be the same sort of deal, if I'm honest. Okay, how many comments are there? Because 80. Okay, I'm not going to read through all this. But yeah, pretty much it's a lot everyone's saying in terms of just like grain of salt. Want to see this in action. The second we see this in action, then we know they're for real, and that's such a good statement in terms of if they back that up, that's really, really good. The promised roadmap isn't like a roadmap in game. It's a promised roadmap is like they're saying what's next. What they're doing next, what they're doing after that, what they're doing after that, what they're doing after that. What's your definition of a veteran, though? Someone who's probably level 150 in the game. Not in terms of years. It's more someone who's level 150 in the game. You know, not someone who's like only joined the game like in the last couple of months, because they won't necessarily know unless it's proven that they've come from another game. And they're like from another game, high level. Sometimes a fresh look on a game can be really good. Like I can play another game. I've downloaded other games before, and I can identify the problems in those games quite quickly compared to people who are playing it 24/7 because they're just all on it 24/7. So that's a good statement, though. I think that's a really good statement, guys. So yeah, that's what the roadmap meant. It means just their plan. It'd probably be like quite a short-term roadmap. Like it'll be like a monthly roadmap or a 3-monthly roadmap. A set of promises. This sounds good. Sounds good. But like I said, and like has been said already by others, these sort of things have been promised in the past. Just going to scroll down and just quickly check through if there's any more replies from Scopely at all. Probably won't be. It'll probably just be a statement. And they've said what they need to say. Okay, I'm going to reply on it because a lot of people are being negative and I can understand it. Okay, sorry, I just had to get a reply in. I'll show you my reply as well. There we go. I say great. someone's just going around flagging every comment. Great response, really, in the time period as well. Thanks for supporting the community, JB Scopely and GR Scopely. We have, however, had promises in the past and they have not been fulfilled. That being said, if these are, it will be a great advancement for the game as long as what is said by this council is actionable by development/release to fix issues within the game, especially revolving around balance. Cheers. But it is honestly a really good response, but like I said before, action is the most important thing. It will take time. Here we go, Aaron. It will take time to rebuild damaged trust. 100%. 100%. %. Okay, let's just quickly do something. Let me see. Historically, when they make a statement this solid, do they follow through? They've only ever made a statement once like this. And it was made by someone who was... It was made by the wrong person. It was made by someone who didn't really understand what could be implemented and what couldn't be. And it wasn't followed up on, no. So... yeah. Okay, guys. Let's get back to the stream. So I was just concentrating on some comments here. Okay, let me read your comments. As angry as people are right now, they are unlikely to be appeased by words today. While I too am angry, I do not think Scopely can win today, no matter what they say or do. It will take time to rebuild the damaged trust. Yeah, 100%. Like, they still need to actually do action. So far, this is just words. Unless action actually takes place, and I mean actually takes place, then you can't give up the whole Players United, because it's about change, and this, so far there's nothing been changed, it's just been written down, you know? Basically they said sorry so far, which is fine. That's absolutely fine. I accept the apology. 2 years plus playing the game regularly, playing is a veteran in my opinion. Level 150 would be a very experienced player. Both them and the Wales all should be on the council leader choosing randomly. Changed yearly. I mean, I think changing the council on a regular basis wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest. Hey Lockdown, what's your views on the crates that you unlocked from the crossbones? I personally think they what? Oh great. I opened 20 today and I got only bennies and I'm still happy. And that's the worst I could get practically, and I got 300 bennies, so can't be too disappointed. Leader should be there for a full year, 3 months max. Shouldn't be there for a full year. Leader? Do you mean, oh, in this council thing? I think it should rotate. It should definitely rotate. That would be a good way of doing things. Maybe it can have like a subgroup of people who the council can talk to on a regular basis, of respected players. But the people who are actually in the council, like, I'd happily go in the council, but like you said, I can't do it for a large period of time. I've got other responsibilities to myself. But it'd be good to rotate that. Just so it's fresh, just so it means something to be in there, so you can put 100% in when you're in. Sounds like a good idea. I mean, it's up to them at the end of the day. They're going to make the decisions, but that's reasonable. 3 months is close to a season. Hey, look, how do we campaign to be on this player council. Lock/nerd 2020. lock for council. I don't know. It's literally just been announced. I'm guessing people will be approached. People within the group that started it will be approached. But it can't be everyone with the same view. The thing about a council is you can't have people who are all just going to agree. You actually have to have people who will actively disagree. You can't have people who have the same opinion as everyone else. Because you have to have... There has to be people from every sort of way of gaming in there, you know? That's why people say free-to-play and pay-to-win have to be in there. Because they have to be represented, and pay-to-win don't necessarily know what free-to-play have to go through. But yeah. Knockdown is a voice for the community. Obviously, they will consider him heavily. Like I said, I'll be down. I'll be down, but if it's a constant 24/7 thing, it'll be hard. I can't devote huge amounts of time. I mean, I'm always down to help, regardless. I don't have to be in this council to support the community and help the community. I'm guessing they'll approach the people who they want, you know, to approach. That's the way it's going to go. I love this game, but as a free-to-play player, I've had to take many breaks out of sheer frustration. You can think of your spenders and free-to-play at the same time. If you're free-to-play and you ever think about taking a break, the best way to take a break is just leave a faction and just play as actively as you can outside of a faction. You'll still get solo rewards. You don't have to put as much time into it. You can get your login bonuses. You can get everything. But you don't have to get frustrated by war. You don't have to get frustrated by balance issues currently. Hopefully this stuff gets fixed. Like, that's the big hope. A lot of people just want this to get fixed. You think, but he really has little pull. What, me as an individual? I don't know. You'd be surprised. I don't think I have... It's hard to know whether I've got pull or they just take note of things I bring up. But I've seen a lot of things that I've made videos on have effects in the game. Maybe not directly, but they've taken some of my ideas and used them a little bit, you know. I think I'm a good source. I don't know. I don't know what... It's hard to know how you come across as a person, but I'd like to think that I was, like, kind of balanced in that I wasn't just, like, out for myself, like some YouTubers have been in the past. Very, very, like, selfish in terms of their, like, point of view. I generally try and think of everybody or the bigger amount of people. So sometimes I can sort of throw pay to win under the bus a little bit, mainly because they are the minority, but they are the strong minority. It's not like they're the weakness. It's not like they're the underprivileged. They are the massively privileged minority. Wonder if they're just going to use the RTS official chat as the council. There's too many people in there. The council will probably be a group of people. What the responsibilities are going to be is anyone's guess. I'm not sure how quickly they can set this up. They had to respond quickly. I'm guessing the commitment was real from a lot of people. That's what the council is designed for, community members in a focus group discussing how to help the game for everyone. Regular weekly meetings, yeah. How are you supposed to be an S-class team? Beat! There are ways you can do it. I'm building a team that could potentially beat one at the moment. It's susceptible to certain weaknesses. Not many, but certain. I think the issue that I've got with trying to beat a team is the fact that people are using off-trait characters behind him, like Bide L, and they're still so strong behind him. What's up, Phantom? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know. I think the letter's good. Or it's not, I wouldn't call it a letter. I think it's a good response. But just like the community, like, statement, people would have to follow up on what they promised in terms of if things weren't going to go our way as a community, would people follow up on what they say? Like, I would probably follow up on what I said earlier in terms of not logging in for a day, as much as that doesn't sound like much. it hopefully would just mean something. I'd be losing something that it would take me 3 years to get back, you know, my login bonus. As much as it doesn't mean anything, it's sort of like a pride thing. It's more of a statement, right? And I would 100% have followed up on that if they didn't come back. Thank you for coming back, though. I like my login bonus. My login streak, sorry. But they have to follow up on it. Words alone are not enough. Don't get me wrong, I'm 100% sure you'll listen to, but like as far as Paul goes, they don't even seem to try and do even the most basic and easy things that you suggested. Like I said, there could be, and there potentially is, a developer that watches my stream or my content all the time. There could be like someone who's got subs and notifications. Oh, he's like in the office. Oh, that lockdown video's out. And I just imagine someone at Scopely like, oh, quick guys, the new lockdown video's out. Get round. Oh yeah, we got this. And then they're all listening to it. Oh, this guy, he knows what he's talking about, guys. Let's take it to Jim. He's the boss. Jim, can we put what Lockdown said in the game? He said, nah, mate, nah, that Lockdown's an idiot. Like, it only takes that one guy who's the boss that unfortunately not like me, or like I said, like, it's one guy is going to make that final decision, and then if he doesn't like what is being talked about, at the end of the day, that's it. Like, so it doesn't matter how little or few people like me or like my content. And even if they all like my content, even the boss likes my content, it's like, but this is like 6 months work, guys. And, you know, we've kind of got that target to hit with the old bankaroony. Would it be easier to implement this to make us more money? And a lot of the time it goes like that. You know, business is business, unfortunately. And that's why I think I'm quite that balanced person, because I do understand that thing, but there just needs to be that balance between the two. There needs to be that balance between the two. Simple as that. I've been playing for 3 years now and class myself as free to play, but recently I've begun to lose interest in the game due to the difficulty of defeating the top tier teams, and it's becoming boring. I'm glad the community, so I'm going to come back to the other comments I'm skipping because it's the same person talking here. I'm glad the community have come together and spoke out about this issue, so please follow up on this, but actions do speak louder than words. Indeed. I mean, like I said, if you're not enjoying the game as much because of the really powerful teams, you can't just, and you may be like, but I want to get the rewards. You've got to make that decision, you know? You can just leave a faction and just be factionless for like the next month and just chill. You're going to lose out on a lot of potential rewards that are going to be faction-based, based on missions. You're going to be losing out on rewards like war. You're going to be losing out on rewards like faction tournaments, like level up and stuff. It just depends. I went through a hard spot at one point, and I legitimately farmed this map over and over again, and it just made me like focus on something else. I focused this roadmap over and over, and I was just trying to get this character. It took me legitimately 8 months to get her, but it made me just focus away from like things that were annoying me about the game, and I just focused on this character, and it just, you know, it's sort of like, have you ever heard of like, if you're in pain, pinch yourself or like cause pain somewhere else, you just don't feel the main pain as much. It's a known thing, you know, it happens, it's a psychological thing as well, you know. Okay, who else did I miss? Amber Sparks, your point about taking breaks makes sense. My last break was for a few months and it put me even further behind. Yep, and then this way, you know, like, let's say an event pops up and you see a character that you like, you won't miss out on it. If you're like, you know, I've chilled for like the last 3 weeks. I like this character. I want to try and go for it. I'm going to join a faction again and I'm going to just try and get things done. And it might be like a 3-week event. You'll say like, after the next 3 weeks, I'm going to join a faction and then I'll go on a break again. You know, if you're someone who's just not 100% committed to like putting time into the game, or you're just like not enjoying it to a full extent at the moment, that's the best way to have breaks. If you ever want to come back, if you're straight up don't want to ever come back, then not much can be done. Quick off-topic question: for which top tune were you most excited to pull? Actually, get Alpha, actually, strangely enough, but it was because of the wheel she was on. I was really surprised. I did it on stream as well, and I generally react much more hype on stream because I don't know. It's as if I'm with a group of people that I know for, you know, and when I'm with people, I always not overreact, but react really like a lot more excited. When I'm by myself, I'm much more chill, so it can be hard to get into it. But Alpha, I pulled from some random wheel. But the character that I pulled from promo that I liked a lot was Lydia. I got her Conrad, I legit ran around my room for 10 minutes after Conrad because I just wasn't expecting it. I did a 1 pull. I did 11 pulls for Clementine, I think, and no wait. It was if you search my channel, it's 11 pulls 4. If you just search my channel for 11 pulls 4, I did a 1 pull on Clementine and I got 6-star Conrad, this guy. I haven't even upgraded him, to be honest, but I was really happy to get him. I haven't upgraded his weapon yet because I just had so many other weapons to deal with, and I don't think he's like mega useful within raids. He's good for warm up though. If they really want to make people believe these words, the council will be in place within the next 2 or 3 days. That's a promise that they probably won't be really in place till next week. They might rush it for tomorrow, we'll see. I'm sure there's a few people whose only place in the company is watching social media and content about the game, taking notes and sharing with the probably not them. I mean, it might be the odd person who has to do that to a certain extent. I mean, community managers to a certain extent will do that. I know JB watches content. He checks videos just to see certain things. He can't watch everything. That takes a lot of time, but important subjects. He won't watch Paul videos, for instance, unless he's just got some free time or whatever and wants to chill out or just wants to check it out. Yeah, I started playing the game last year in March and grinned, but then but then got bored in November and took a 3-4 month break. I missed out on that yellow whisper. Man, Michelle makes them such a difference. She's like the basically the difference between free to play and, you know, this is the defining character on a free to play roster at the moment in terms of you have her or you don't. Like, that's how important she is. And like I said, I don't think she's as important on promo rosters. She's mainly used for active skill on promo rosters and her leader skill. That's why I think that they should rerun promos with this leader skill and just make it a slightly better rush. Not too much better, but better, you know? More better and worse active. So if they want someone who's got a good active, they go with Michelle. If they want someone who's got a good rush, they go with this other character. Let's just say Janine. I would have had a better team if I had it, yeah, for sure. I missed crucial things like Michelle because of the last break I took. Luckily, I'm part of a rank 1 faction who have taken me under their wing so I can get back on track. It's been great. Yeah, if you're going to get a lot of pulls on the wheels, on the war wheels and stuff, like RNG, the more chances of RNG you get, the more chance you have of just getting something good in the end. So that's basically what you've got. You're getting more chances at RNG, pretty much. That's the main benefit about being in a top faction. Even if you're someone who pays, you just get more chances at RNG. And also some of these events that now require faction participation, you just got more chance that a top faction's going to do well, you know. We had someone from TTT in our faction for TOC, and legit he hit like over 1,200 of the war milestone things by himself. Oh, grind. Okay, so I was like, grind? I mean, I guess you can be happy. Let me see. Oh my god, I remember the Conrad pool. Yeah. I might do it, like, I could do a compilation of just like my biggest reactions to pulls or something like that. I don't know. I got Red Madison on a 1 pull once. Nice. Nice. I did get Red Madison on my other region. I have leveled her up, but melee teams are not as important as they once were, but it's good that she's around and that she's usable. Check the forum, Gio replied, yes. Read it out on stream, and we went through it, and I replied to it as well. It is good. It looks good. It looks good. Let me just check the forum. I'm just going to see if anyone replied to me. I earned nice reply. I got 10 likes. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, I think my reply is pretty solid. I think it's pretty solid. Someone's just spamming the flags, unfortunately. Trying to get the post shut down. Whatever. Whatever. Let me see. Let me see where we are on those milestones. Actually, on this region, I don't know. It's hard to know if I'm more worried or not. I think certain milestones we're good on. Certain milestones we're not. The bags. Please update to like. Oh, we've already hit the first one on the bags, right? We've already hit the first one. Okay. We might hit that 9,000. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Need to get onto people to open their stuff. Moon's up there, 428. What have you opened to get all that? There must be something we can do to get bags. Like, think of a bag. What drops a bag? Like gear roadmaps, obviously. What else drops bags? Can't think of anything else that drops bags. War. They do count. So we've got war this weekend, so we'll potentially get quite a few more. I've hit 170. Need to get onto the people at the bottom. Not to call them out on stream or anything. But they've obviously not opened stuff. They've probably got stuff in their bags right now. In their thing right now. A lot of these guys. Scav missions. Yeah, scav missions give bags. I mean, I've got like maybe 50 bags I can open. 61. If it comes to it, like desperate times. But realistically, I don't want to open these unless I really have to. I would 100% do it, but I don't want to. Same with the 3, because this is going to take up roster space. Or this is going to take up roster space. Trainer bags. And character bags. I've taken breaks. I've taken breaks before. As a free-to-play, it is quite frustrating how Scopely give people free 6 stars if they pay for enough promo pools. And the only time that we get free 6 stars is kind of war pools and leagues. There we go. If you actually left a faction, you'd lose out on leagues. That is one thing to note. So you might want to join a lower faction and just have a faction that maybe chills out. I thought about maybe like if I ever like did do what I said, I'd create my own faction and just have it like we only do certain events or hit certain milestones as a faction. You know, try and be active in war in terms of queuing, but no pressure to score or anything. Bit of pressure to queue, like if that makes sense. So people who want to score can score. Oh, Hail Norman, yeah. Okay, let me just check that one. The dude got so many by himself. Anyway, where are the territories? Yeah, they were struggling on territories. That one we might not. We kind of have to hit the second one on territories with my calculations. That cost 4 rotation things. That 4 recycle runs to get 10. That's a lot. That 10 is a lot, but I don't think we're going to hit 9,000. We're just not close enough. How many can we hit between now and the end? 10. We can hit, actually. You can get 600 a day, and we can easily get 6,000 between now and the end of the event, but I mean, I haven't got that many attacks, to be honest. But we have got people who have not got any, really. Like, any attacks at all. And it's going to be the same in every faction. It's just is a lot to ask for people. That is really, really a lot to ask for people. Level ups, like I said, I'll push and 100% get that maxed out because I kind of have to if I want to get Piper. I need to get 7,000 though. It's going to be mad hard. These trainers, I've got to make these trainers actually make a difference. Each Benny can get me 40 level ups. I've got 150. So that's 4,000 level ups. That's actually pretty easy to do, but I need to have 100 5-stars. Yeah, I mean, it's doable. It's doable. This is the one. Yeah, we hit the first milestone, and that was basically because of that dude. 8,000 wars. See, we've got twice the amount of wars here. We might hit the second one on this. Not as important because the masks are quite easy to come by. Well. I opened everything, bro. Scav missions. I get at least 10 per day from scavs. I can free skip. I tag peeps multiple times saying open your crap. I guess they'll probably do it near the end, but near the end might be too late for the recycle thing. That's the only thing. Has to be done like this by next Monday, next Tuesday. Have you managed to pull the 20k coins from the crates? No. I did 30 bags and I had 600 bennies. Amber has just shown pay to win doesn't have to be the emphasis of hate for free to play. Some people are kind enough to help you get ahead. Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends, you know. Speaking of likes, hit the like button, folks. It's free. Let's see how many likes I've got on the stream today. Let me see. I have to bring up the stream on another screen. Probably going to play my volume. Mute it instantly. So wow, quite a lot of likes, guys. 67. Just went up by one. Thank you very much. That's a lot of likes. I normally get like 35 to 50 on my live streams. Thank you very much for the likes, guys. Let me just check something. I'm thinking, what if every time Scopely releases event missions for promo pools? What if they do something else giving free to play stuff? Every time, I mean, this is balance and accessibility. That's all it's about. I'll just do ×3 here. Actually, no, I won't. Balance and accessibility. That's all it's about. Like lower rewards being 5-star non-ascendable and trainers. Now 5-star non-ascendables, the thing is eventually they're going to be either become ascendables or they're just taking up roster space, so it's not good in my opinion to have non-ascendables. They should just implement a generation 1 shard based system. They can just do it for all gen 1 characters. Just implement a shard system. Like it takes 8 pieces of pizza to get a character, and those 8 pieces of pizza need to be a particular character. Easy, and they last forever. It could just be it could be all Generation 1 characters, because Generation 1 characters are never going to change. All the Generation 1 characters that we've got now are still going to be the Generation 1 characters we're going to have in 6 months. Pretty much. Can you please do a video on the last 5 days explaining the odds of getting Piper and enough crossbones, e.g. at what point should we go for the bags, etc. It's confusing a bit. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I'd probably do it early next week. My brother's graduation is this weekend, so if I mean, I can just help you out on Discord, Bloodline. You can just take some screenshots from me and I can work it out what you need to do to get, if you want to get Piper. Moon retracted a message. I'm gonna just say it probably said lockdown is amazing, and it was like, damn, I didn't want to admit that in chat, so he just took it out. Probably, right? Probably. 100% probably. Okay, I'm pretty sure I did all these other roadmaps. I think. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure? Yes. 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 If you change factions, you will lose credit for completed ones in the overall, thanks to the people abusing the soldiers of watching missions. Are going to be impossible if you move to get kicked out. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, unfortunately. And they don't reset as well. This is yeah, they don't reset. In your next mod opening, you'll get 2 taunt resists on defense prediction. Okay, That's that week ahead prediction. What's up, Daniel? Daniel, how you doing, man? How you doing? What if they do what you said, Locke? Gear in between and choosing between 5 stars and gear or weapon parts. See that? I think that's the best way they can implement an event. Veterans will choose certain things. Your players will choose certain things. You can have different types of characters in there. You could have like a Carl there for 5,000, but no one who's a veteran is going to pick Carl. But Carl could be a good character for, you know, other players. There could be, you know, you could put like this Earl Disarming in the future. Like in 6 months' time, you could do a museum collection where it has Earl Disarm as one of the characters, but for fairly cheap. So people who missed out on him, because he's a key character, disarm. You know, I don't know. You could just do. I'd do something like that. What? Smiley face from Bloodline. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. When I'm pissed, just spilt cereal down my stairs. Oof. Is it carpeted? Because if it is, you want to clean that real good. Milk do not smell good after a couple of days, mate. On my screen only showed 11 likes, so I said something about it. Then you said it was 67, so I didn't want to look dumb. Yeah, because I sometimes refresh issues, I guess. Let me have a little check again. 75. We had 8 more. Thank you very much. Awesome, guys. I think my last video had really a lot of likes as well. Obviously, the people were very much behind there. Players United stuff. 214 likes. Damn. Damn, that's a lot. 214 is just a lot, guys. Carpet. Yeah, you want to clean that real good, man. You want to clean that real good. Milk and eggs just go nasty if the smell of those is just rough. Walking gamer Francisco Players United. Damn straight. Okay, guys, I'm gonna complete this and just have a quick zip round to see what else is there I need doing. A quick zippity doo dah. It's weird. My streams on a Thursday are generally always this sort of time, 3 hours. Feels like a good normal time. My stream on Tuesday can be so random sometimes. Sometimes I can stream for an hour and a half. I didn't stream for 5 hours last Tuesday. Just really, like nearly 5 hours, 4 hours and a half. Really strange. I don't know why. I can't remember what was I doing on Tuesday that I was streaming that long for. I mean, was there anything special? I think I was just chatting for that long about randomness. We were just chatting for ages. Or was there a tournament on? Was Tuesday something special? So I just lose track sometimes. Just lose track. Connie is God. Connie is good. Kenny is God. What do you think of the new leaked Wayland and roadmap? Do you think it will be pay to win or free to play? There might be some free to play element to it, but I don't think you're going to get a character out of it as a free to play. I'm fairly certain you won't, to be honest. Unfortunately, but I still think they should do a season where they re-released the previous season. 2 Reginas is really going to be fairly strong. I think they should do museum collections that you can't claim if you already have 5-star Regina or 6-star Regina. Don't know how they could do that. So like if you don't have the character already, you can claim it. That would be a nice way of implementing it. But I don't know how they could do that. Actually, what they could do is they could have it so that the collection requires you to have Regina 6-star or Regina 5-star, but it doesn't require it. But if you have it, it takes it out of your inventory. That'd be quite good. You want throwing knife Sandy or Wayland? Which is better to do, a 40 pull Premier recruits or elite characters? Definitely Premier recruits. If you ever do a 40 pull, and if you're someone who is light on coins and someone doesn't get coins regularly, wait for double chances. I mean, you could say the same for Nick though. 2 commands is strong. People use 2 commands, but 2 of them with 8%. I mean, there's the argument for pretty much every character except Earl. I don't think 2 Earls is going to make much difference. Because you're not wrong to, yeah. Promo, never spend coin, yeah. Well, I'm going to head out. I've got stuff to do. No worries, Phantom. Thanks for tuning in. I mean, Zachary is like Regina, so having more of her wouldn't be OP. I mean, 2 Zacharys is OP. Like, bro, like 2 Zacharys is worse than 1 Zachary. Like 100%. 100% 2 Zacharys is worse than 1 Zachary. Let's check the odds. I'm pretty sure the odds of the characters are worse as well. Yeah, 1% at Ascendable Recruit, whereas on the other wheel it's yeah, wow. That, I mean, I guess we just get these tokens for free, so I can't complain too much. But 3.5%. I guess the 5-star on the other wheel is 10%, isn't it? They need to make the 5-star 10% on this wheel as well, I think. Sendable Recruit being really low, I don't mind too much because I can understand, but a 5-star maybe needs to be a bit more higher. Especially the rate they give these tokens out. They don't give these tokens out too often. And the Ascendables on here aren't even that great, if I'm honest. Maybe Ezekiel, he's on there. Like, Guardian to Ezekiel's got some usage. If he's still on there, I don't think he is actually. No, he's not. I guess you could potentially get that red Gov on the left. He's okay-ish. This Rick, like, in terms of just leaders and power, and maybe this Andrew as well. You can get her elsewhere. You can get her elsewhere. Let's do legendary 25. I have 2 Reginas. Yeah, people who transferred can get 2 Reginas. People who there was some issue with some regions could get 2 Reginas. I know so many peeps who are kicking themselves for not taking Rick. I mean, I'm not kicking myself, but I mean, he would have been decent, you know. Won't lie. Crunchy milk. No. I just got a 5-star Ascendable Glenn and an Eric from ascending 2 to 4-star. Nice! Nice. 2 4-stars. You mean 2 4-star full ascents. That's really nice. I mean, you lucked out getting Eric from Ascension. Is it inventory or inventory? I don't know. However you want to pronounce it. Inventory. 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 I know some people will call it inventory. Inventory. But I think inventory means you're checking what you've got, and inventory means what the sort of thing that you're holding it in. I honestly don't know. I just say the word invent and then ori, like sort of, I don't know, there isn't any other word with O-R-Y on it. Sort of like Mallory. Inventory. The T sort of messes that up. Work at 6 AM tomorrow. Might watch the stream until I fall asleep. The stream's gonna chill out very, very soon, guys. So Don't worry if you've got to pop off. It's all good. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a good stream. It's nice to get that update midstream. I will do a video about that tomorrow morning because I'm going to go to bed. I haven't really had a good early night for a while. I'm going to have to get up early to do it. Actually, my mum's coming over at like 11 and I'm going out. Okay, so I have to get up early to make that video. So I prefer to let the video sort of the response just circulate a bit because I like to get other people's feelings on the matter, although there has been a lot of feelings. At least you have to ability to have more of him, but not her. A museum really should have a gift shop for the museum credits. You can get random pools, tokens, mods. Museum needs to do something with those things, maybe. I'm up to 23 elite character tokens waiting on the wheel to change. Not bad, not bad. Hordes this next week should gift you some nice tokens. Is there a shield that can be obtained by a no? Lee. Well, yeah, Lee. And Lee is potentially going to be an ascendable. He was leaked, but we just don't know when he's going to be an ascendable. It's the US versus UK pronunciation. I mean, I don't even know which one's which, to be honest. I can sometimes be kind of messed up by media and entertainment in terms of pronunciation, unfortunately. Like tomato. Oh yeah, well, Americans. Some Americans pronounce it like English people, tomato. But some Americans say tomato, right? Tomate or tomato. I mean, theoretically, it's matto, right? Tomato. But they say tomato, doesn't they? They say tomato. Tomato. Lee will stay 5-star forever unless we stop spending. They're not going to release a shield because people aren't spending. It's an ascendable, free-to-play ascendable. We're likely to have a pay-to-win shield before we have a free-to-play generation 2. So the second they start coming out with pay-to-win shields, like, that's when you're like, ah, okay. Give it 3 to 6 months. No, I got the Revive 6-star Lydia from a single pull on Premier World. Oh, nice. Congrats. She's in Premier. I didn't realise. That's awesome. Who would you say is worst Gen 2 6-star currently in the game? Probably Denise. Probably, or this new character that's really weird. But I mean, we kind of laid into her on the last stream. I think she's pretty good for hordes, but other than, like, she's not good for raids, and that's where, like, a lot of people will look at that character and think they're really good. I mean, even on my review of that character when she first came out, I sort of laid into her. I don't actually like this character that much. I don't think she's very good, personally, because her rush only does one thing. It just looks like she does a lot. Doesn't actually do that much. Like, potentially, if you come up against a full fast team, she only stuns everybody for one turn and does no damage. Like, as a promo, she isn't that powerful. I can see this character going free to play, honestly. Oh, Ivy artwork, great. Her Ascension art is awesome as well. Her Ascension art is on my thumbnail. She looks sick. Sawyer has heal reduction. I think he's the worst damage dealer, but he could potentially be a support character. Let's just check it out. Mike, maybe not that great. What else has Denise got? All teammates recover from heal reduction up to 4 teammates regain 25% of their max HP for 4 turns. Okay. Yeah, she's a weird one. Her rush is weird. The active revive. She's got neutralized. She's weird. She's got some things that are good and some things that are not good. I don't think this alpha's that good, honestly. I think this alpha's not that great. It's hard to say she's not good because I haven't really come up against it too often, but I don't think she's that great, honestly. The only thing I think she's good for is the AP game on her rush, in terms of she can make people get rushes 2 turns in a row. That's the only reason I can see her being useful on an attack team, for instance. That you can use 8% weapons, potentially get her rush off the same turn as other people's with the 8% and stuff, but you've already rushed the other people and then they get their rushes up to 100% because of this. So that can be manipulated quite nicely. But other than that, like, the damage is just a bonus. There are like downsides to a lot of other things in her kit. I think John would be one of the worst Generation 2 characters if he was Generation 2. In my opinion, I know this is never going to happen, and it's maybe like a bit like me. It's maybe a bit lame that I keep bringing this up, but I still think these two should be boosted to Generation 2, just because they should be Generation 2 because they were released in Generation 2. Other than that, I think those are pretty much the worst Generation 2 characters, to be honest. Paired with Alpha, it can be great. If you're talking about Sawyer, yeah. But I mean, you don't need the heal reduction. You've got Alpha. It's Lydia. No, she's in the comics. She was Carl's girlfriend at one point. Everyone pronounces things differently based on country of origin and regions of countries. Even can also, it's all perfectly acceptable unless you pronounce inventory. Makes it extremely different. Like pronouncing tomato and you say rabbit. Yeah. I mean, I get you to a certain extent. I get you. Is LED any good? Yeah, LED's pretty good. She's got stun on defense. She's got a pretty decent rush. I did, when she was first released, say that she'd probably become a free-to-play character as a support character, but she's not. And I've seen her used in some Premier teams. She has got some usage. I think the main issue with her is a lot of people will ignore her, and she can be quite dangerous if she rushes. So that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Lydia is also Alpha's daughter, yeah, which oddly enough, LED is Michonne's daughter. Also, is LED Michonne's one? Yeah, LED is Michonne's daughter. That's right. And Julie is Tyrese's daughter, right? Or niece. And then Carl is Rick's son. Sophia is... I can't remember her name. People died. Or maybe I should take a revive on this. Why are they overwhelming me? It's because Absolute Defense would have done like the job a lot of times, I guess. That's random for someone to just die though. Like, look how overwhelmed they are right now. I've not changed anything. Rick's gonna die probably. That's so weird. Look how massively overwhelmed I got. That was RNG to hell. Carol, that's the one. Like, 2 characters to randomly die like that. It's so strange. Okay, don't think I've got any other leader. I've got Barker, he's 36, right? Yeah, okay, I should have taken him. I'll take her, and I'll take Lydia. Am I on the right region? No. Not that one. After this, I'm going to show you a raid, guys. A team that I messed about with yesterday. It was pretty fun. Because it actually worked. But it likely will not work every time. That's weird. I thought I put that Kate in. You got lucky. Damn, I don't have that revive. Okay, we'll just put more heals in. I should really start the comics, but it will probably cost me a bomb. Look it up for free. I mean, you can read it online for free, but yeah. Connor as well. Yeah, I don't have Connor in this region. Wonder if Lydia might become the next alpha. The comics are done, Bloodline. The comics are finished, so they finished the comics 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. The last comic came out. It just works, guys. It just works. It's got 3 5-stars on it. That's the really weird bit, right? I mean, you'll know why it works when I show you, but it's got 3 5-stars on it in the 6-star like era. It only works against certain teams, though. Like, I beat a couple of raids. I beat Moon's defense on his friendly defense with a territory defense team, but 1 to 193. Really weird, right? That they didn't do 200 issues. That's for me. Like, if I was writing a comic, that would be like a thing that I'd aim to do. It's like, well, nearly near 200 issues. Like, maybe you just end it on 200. It just sounds good. I've not read the comics. Yeah, no worries. But they did the last comic 2 weeks ago. I actually bought it, guys. I've got it behind me in a box. I bought it before I knew it was the last comic, so I got it before it sold out. It's a first edition. It's already worth 5 times more than what I bought it for. Like, if you tried to buy it right now, it was 5 times more than what I bought it for. Try and get it signed by Kirkman. Okay, I'll do some raids in this region. Why is Eric there? Really odd. Really odd. That's not critting anymore. Oh my god, that was a mess up. What a fail. But I'm genuinely just not critting anymore. Oh, she hadn't got leader bonus, I should have attacked her. What? How did she take that much? How did she get that much AR? She got leader bonus. What? It looked like she got the leader bonus there. I didn't do that much damage. I kind of need to take out the shell of these guys and hope for the best here. Come on, L. He's got no defense. Oh, if you mess this up, he killed him. He actually killed him. Guano. Dead. What did you got in what opening? I got Bruce and I got Cole. Bruce and Cole. Okay, she's got AP on defense. Okay, all of these have got AP on defense. He's gonna take it twice. Like even that. He's gonna take it twice. I can see this guy rushing just on me attacking him. I'm scared to attack at the moment. I mean, good. Oof. I'll take out you. What are you doing now? Okay, is it ever wise to put a revive on an attack team? Sure, sure. You have to, I'd say you have to have a good active on that revive to make it really worthwhile. So that they're useful, even if they. That was a perfect team to attack. I was like Eric. For instance, Erica, Impair, Eric, and her stun. Like in terms of cleanse, those are both good. Those are both good. How's everyone doing on the WD tokens event? I got 0 sombreros. I haven't opened any of mine yet. I do plan to, but just not yet. It's defo a tough event for free to play. It's a tough event for everyone. It's 100% RNG based. You could be in the top faction and won every event so far and got like 2,000 seashells total. So far I've been lucky and pulled 10k peach balls and 10k seashells and 100 sombreros. Nice. You got 2 characters. 2. That's 2 like really low odds as well. That's nice. The only thing with Earl's thing that I find annoying is the animation can be really slow. Like if I double attack 3 times, it can be really slow. Didn't mean to attack this team. They got a burn team. Oh, they can use Zachary's hemorrhage with Shiva. That's pretty nasty. That's weird. I must have absolutely defended all of them. I think I've got 54 AR right now. 52. How have they got... 10. 10 plus 7. It's 20. 20. 37 times plus 40%. Okay. Doesn't add up. How's it got 50? I don't understand how he's got that number there. It doesn't add up at all. I don't know how they didn't have their rushes that for turn 3. Hello, I'm new to this channel. I love TW Road to Survival. Welcome, Ahmed. Welcome. Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to Lockdown. That's me, my YouTube channel. Oh, confused on defense. I always get baited by that guy. I completely forget. I always think he's like stun on attack or something. Oh my god. 2 turns as well, man. Oh god. Please don't kill Kate, Sandy. Please don't double attack. These girls need to chill out. Need to chill out. She's confused 24/7 so far. I've got between 3 and 4k of all 3 so far. Best of luck, Moon. I know you'd probably take any of them, but I know that 2 of them you want one LED. Fingers crossed. I love Harper. She'd fit straight into my team. I've got quite a few pulls as well. I reckon I could get maybe another 15, 20 pulls maybe. Broken Lucille, yeah, I'm pretty much in the same situation. We went over it a little bit earlier. I worked out I could probably get Piper still, but it's going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze. I'd have to calculate it better, a little bit better. But the level up I'm doing have an issue. But with all these bennies, I should be able to get a few thousand levels. What's up, Mr. C? What's up? How you doing, man? How you doing this evening? Tuned in right at the end. Right at the end. I'd say Sherry is pretty bad. Who would you say is the best 6-star is, excluding Bank and S-Class P? Dr. Stevens basically enables every single attack team in the game, every single defense team in the game. Megan. L. Those are characters that are almost instant victories in certain setups. Dr. Stevens. Those are like such strong, powerful characters. Can't ignore them. Can't really focus them either. Really, really powerful. Zachary is powerful, but you can take him out. But Dr. Stevens, L, and Negan are the 3 most powerful characters. Without a doubt, in my opinion, anyway. Might be different, you know, if people have got all the promos, they might find other promos slightly harder. I don't know. What's up, Davids? What's up? Just do a temple on the next good tune that comes up and boost whatever resources. You need 20. You need to do 20 pulls. Temple gets you scrap. 20 pulls gives you 110. Yeah. You're better off buying a bag for like 600 coins if you want to do it. And do 20 pulls. I mean, you run the risk of RNG, but they have got one up for like 750 coins guaranteed, 15 of like Lucille's or whatever. But you're right, that is a good way of doing it if I was really desperate. I could buy like 2,000 coins worth of stuff to get. I did say to people, you know, save your coins in the event just in case, so take a bit of, you know, that leaf out of my own book, whatever it's called. Awkward to tune in. I mean, not much. I'm at a friend's house just chilling. How's the UK weather in Sweden? There's fog everywhere. It's weird. It rained twice today for me, but it's really quite warm as well. So it's been quite humid. It's actually quite nice in the evening. The evening's been nice so far. Oh, guys, I didn't mention this, but I mean I did on my Discord, I think, and I said it in a stream. I haven't really talked about it too much, but I got a plant. If some of you guys have been tuning into my Deadhead stream, she's gone plant crazy, and she kind of made me get a plant. Like, not like forced me to, but just made me want to get one. So I've been on the lookout for a plant, and I was in a store a couple of weeks ago, and there was a plant there, and I bought it, and if you saw the picture of it, it's got a broken, one of its, like, I don't know what you want to call it, it's not a leaf, but it's like one of its arms is snapped. Fully healed and everything, absolutely fine, not infected or anything like that. And I was trying to come up with a name for it, and I realised the best name I could give it would be like Rick. And I told this to Mama, and she's like, oh, you can call him like Rick Grimes or Grimesy or something like that. I was like, oh my god, Grimes is the perfect name. So I think the name for my plant is Grimes. And he just sits on my windowsill. He's loving the sun at the moment. I came up against a team of 2 Mercers, Doc Stevens, Payback Negan, and Donny Lead. It was pretty unbeatable. Mercer's more annoying. I think he's beatable if you have a little bit of control. If you have AP down, you can sort of stop him from doing Vitality. Same with Doc Stevens. The biggest issue with those guys is the AP gain issues. They can be made so tanky, they don't have to do any damage. That's a weird team. I guess Doc Stevens popping off and giving the Mercers their rush is actually pretty hard because of the defense bonuses, but yeah. Scopely make a response about the current state of the game. Yeah. Well, not. Well, yeah. They made a response to the letter that was sent out. I saw that. I did indeed see that. I might cover it because I talked about it a little bit in this. So I might just edit my live stream and just put a video out before I go to bed. But we've seen words before. That's the thing, we've seen words before. As long as it's whatever they talk about is implemented and it's good, and then it's good. But it's still not done yet. So if it's not been done, then the Players United thing still needs to just be like hold strong sort of situation until it's actually in place, until we see the results. We need to see some fruit, you know, we need to see some fruit, not just some seeds. Do you think that the next Survivors Club tune should be S-Class? It would heavily promote purchasing the pass, but they probably won't do that, if I'm honest. Well, I'm gonna go Sovgot. Sovgot. Have a good weekend, Mr. C. If you're chilling at your friends, have a good weekend, man. It's good to see you, bro. Well, I think I'm going to wrap my stream up there as well, to be honest, guys. It's been a long one. Not too long. 3.5 hours or so. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Can't complain. Yeah, it's really good what's happened today. It's nice to have the situation just... this is where we should have been already. I'm going to be honest. It feels like we should have been here already, but it's good to be here, regardless. If you haven't already, go check out the Players United video. I'm guessing a lot of you have seen that already. Just an interesting video in terms of something that was formed by the community. I will have a response video out that's gonna hopefully probably come out in the next couple of hours before I go to bed. I was gonna do it tomorrow, but I forgot that I actually am going out early tomorrow. It's good to get out as early as possible. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. We didn't get lucky on the crates, but I got so many trainers. Tomorrow's level up is not going to, or tonight's level up is not going to be any issue. 735 out of 400, and 330 of those are trainers. I'm going to be leveling up a lot of low tier characters to get as many of the missions done as possible. I might level up some 4 stars and stuff as well. And let's see how much a Benny does. Let me just test this out quickly before I pop off. Okay, we've got to scroll through all the Bennies. I did lose a couple of Bennies on each region because I did some other stuff. But let's see how much one Benny... Oh, damn, it's going to be so many 2 stars. Oh, let me just skip it the other way. I think it does 42. I want to say it does 42, but that could be... It actually does less. 32. And that's with getting bonus. That's with getting the bonus. Okay. So that would get me like over 3,000 levels if I do this. If I really want to go for that, it will give me over 3,000 levels, but it will score me not that many points. That's the thing. It'll score me not that many points. I don't think there's a character that I really need to max out or anything. I might do my second Mercer just to get him up a little bit. I might do Naya. I might do a couple of characters. I'll do Violet. Get him up, like, put a couple of Bennies in each of these. Oh, I'll do Yumiko. Okay, I'm probably going to use them on higher levels as well. I've got loads of 2 stars anyway. But yeah, that's the end of my stream, guys. I'm not sure how much content I'm going to be able to put out this weekend just because it's my brother's graduation. I'm going to be staying at my parents' house for a night or 2 and then going to my brother's university for his graduation. I'll be back to 100% normal on Monday. I might try and have a video that goes out over the weekend just so I've got something that goes out. But that's the end of my stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. And hashtag Players United, as well as keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving, guys. Good night, good night, good night, good night.